With that, everyone, we are ready for our final game of the night. Please welcome Randall Eats Cheese with Pokemon Let's Go. Let's see what the winner is. Drumroll, please. Eevee. Let's go, Eevee. Take it away.
Alrighty, hello everybody. I am Randall Eats Cheese, and I have eaten my cheese for the day, so I am good to go, and I'm going to be getting into the game, and then once we go in, time's going to start when I confirm begin game, so let me just, oh wait, there's this cutscene. Shoutouts to Eevee, so congratulations to all you Eevee lovers who have selected Eevee. And it's a really cute cutscene, so just wanted to make sure y'all got it in all its glory. That's obviously the reason why I wanted to do all this. Anyways, time is going to begin in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Let's go ahead and introduce our commentators, Razor and Iron.
Hello. So my name is Razor. I traditionally do Let's Go Eevee, which is actually why I'm glad we're running this instead of Pika.
Wait, what?
But
oh no, keep going, sorry.
No, both sides are, like, both runs are very good. Eevee and Pikachu are very different early, but they tend to be pretty much identical time-wise.
Yeah, well said. How about the other commentator, Iron?
Hello, I'm Iron. I run this game as well. I'll be in the marathon on Saturday playing something completely different, but I've done a lot of this in the last few months. Not this category, like a lot of the longer, like catch-em-all style categories, as have Randall and Razor as well. We can talk about how those go, but yeah, this game's super fun. I can't stop playing it. There's other games that are like on my list, but I just keep getting pulled back into Let's Go. So it's super fun speed run.
Honestly,
it's hard to say no to the game. It's so good.
Yeah, but I brought the two of them in since Razor is an Eevee main and Iron is a Pika main, so I just wanted the best of both worlds. I'm not going to say too much about my preferences, and also I'm going to set my options here. So pretty standard options, fast text. We're not going to be shifting our Pokemon in battle for the most part, so turning off that mode and also turning off battle animations to make sure we get through the game as quickly as possible, because there's a lot of fights in this game, and also turning on cutscene skips. So a lot of the standard setup here as we go through the intro. We're about to go get our first Pokemon, and we're going to be getting the first of many. Any guesses as to what this Pokemon might be, Razor, Iron?
Only the better starter?
I know what I hope it was going to be, but it's not. So.
Oh look, some Pidgeys. We're going to catch... Oh, never mind. Goodbye, Pidgey.
I mean, we won't catch it yet.
Technically, there's a chance I don't catch one entirely, but that's pretty unlikely. You're gonna need a lot of Pokemon, and just kind of, if y'all could just give me an overview of just kind of why that might be.
Yeah, so unlike most Pokemon games, yes, the idea is you have to get through and beat the Elite Four as quickly as possible. But in order to get into the 5th gym, Koga, you have to catch 50 unique Pokemon. There's unique requirements to get into every gym. Like Brock, for example, requires that you have a grass or water type, which is, we can talk about later, but the main thing with this one is we have to get 50 unique Pokemon just to get into Koga's gym. So you'll find a lot of catching throughout this run.
Yeah, pretty much. There are some things that we can do to kind of help out, but for the most part, it's just we're going to be going through this game for a pretty long time, and we're going to be catching a lot of stuff along the way. With Koga in particular, we're going to be doing that gym not in chronological order, which is going to buy us a little bit of time to get to that 50 Pokemon requirement, but we can't do it as our very last gym, unfortunately. It would be nice. By the way, there's our first cutscene skip.
Wait, you mean Koga's not the fifth gym?
What? No, it's actually the first gym. No, maybe not that out of chronological order, but
No, like this game, you can, outside of Rock and Misty, you can beat any of the remaining, well, and Giovanni is the last gym, but you can beat any of the other gyms in any order. Doesn't matter.
yeah. So
I think I guess also we did
Pokemon.
mention is sorry.
Oh yeah, no. Go
One
ahead.
thing we didn't mention is with the catches is that this game is a little bit different than your standard Pokemon game. Is that we're going to be using motion controls
Yes.
to catch Pokemon. So you saw Randall catch his Eevee. So pretty much what happens is the Pokemon you want to hit this. There's a circle that starts big and gets small, and the smaller that circle is, the more of a bonus you get. There's like nice, excellent, or great. Not well, nice, great, excellent in order of worst to best. Technique bonus is what they're called, and that's really going to be our main source of experience as well. So we really want to try to hit those excellence as much as possible. Certain Pokemon, depending on where we are in the run, we might go for a great because we don't really need to try for that excellent. And in addition, certain Pokemon will behave certain ways. They'll have different attack patterns on screen. So knowing how those work is pretty key to mastering this game in terms of the speed run.
Yeah, well said. Another thing about things on screen, if you were kind of watching me go through Route 1, I'm going to be doing it again in a bit. There were some pokes that are out in the overworld. That is kind of the game's encounter system. Generally, we're going to want to see some really good spawns. Right now, not right now. Doesn't matter. But we will be looking for good spawns as we go along the game. This is kind of our main source of Pokemon, as we need to get experience and also just Pokemon for our Pokedex. This game is very much based around as an adaptation of Pokemon Go, the mobile game. I know. Thank goodness we're doing motion controls instead of like playing in handheld Switch mode where you have to like actually use your fingers to throw Pokeballs. I can't get excellence when I do when I play Pokemon Go. I don't know about y'all. It's impossible. Also, Razor, this is your favorite fight, I believe. Please tell me about it.
I do enjoy this fight until Pika decides to say, I'm going to paralyze you, and then you're just going to be fully parried for like 5 turns straight. Yeah.
Maybe you should have said it after turn 1. Okay, I didn't get paralyzed, but you can learn a lot of information about your stats. And I'm learning a lot of things about my Eevee already that I don't know if I want to learn.
Yeah, this, for Eevee, it's usually about a 3-turn fight. You can have a 2-turn fight here, depending on your attack. And it can be 4 turns if you've got minus attack. Pikachu is always 3 to 4 turns.
Yeah.
It's not possible to get a 2-turn.
Nope.
Technically you can, but you have
largely
to catch
because
stuff.
Pikachu has lower defenses, so...
Yeah. To talk a little bit about the starters, Pikachu has a lot of speed. Eevee does not. But Eevee does have a lot of tankier stats. So we're going to be... We will hit like a truck. Because of same type attack bonus. And we're going to get it on moves that we really want that same type attack bonus on. Such as Tackle. Which we're going to be using for a little bit. For better and for worse.
At least it doesn't miss in this gen.
Yep. So the starters in this game, the Eevee and the Pikachu, are both guaranteed to have 31 IVs, individual values, on all of the stats. HP, attack, defense.
Yeah, so all the AV, not the AVs. AVs are another thing that we'll talk about in a bit. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but the IVs are very good. The base stats on the starters are actually also higher than just regular EVs and Pikachus. That being said, the nature is not guaranteed, and I'm very afraid I may have rolled a really bad nature.
You mean like a minus attack? Yeah, that looked like a bad roll.
Yeah, no, I'm like 99% sure I have a minus attack Eevee.
Yeah. We'll know for sure after this fight here because Pikachu, you're able to check your stats. We know the base stats at level 6 for both Eevee and Pikachu on neutrals. Eevee, we get the level up after this fight. Pika gets it after the previous fight.
So yeah, we're gonna be leveling up off of this Caterpie while we're doing barely half damage when we're not supposed to. So I think I already know we have a nature, and I think I know which minus stat we got. But let's see. Moment of truth.
That is absolutely a minus attack.
Oh boy, I'm not. Can I return this?
And I think you're minus. I think you're a plus defense.
Yeah, plus defense or plus special defense.
Someone did say bold before we went live, so
I did.
Razor. All right, I think we're gonna be having a free commentator slot in a bit. No,
I did nothing.
This is.
So you'll see here, you'll see that Randall isn't as he goes into a fight that's not a problem for Pikachu, but might be a problem for Randall here. Randall's not catching anything yet. We're going to be picking up an item shortly, which will help improve the odds of things spawning as well as their levels, which in turn leads to more experience. So we'll talk a little bit about that in a sec.
Speaking of bad fights.
Okay. Looks fine.
Why do you never get...
What do you mean I never get sand attack? What do you mean I never get sand attack? I think yesterday.
Yeah, so that Pidgey has sand attack, which can lower your accuracy, and it can end like if you miss the first time and it continues to just spam sand attack, it can become a really bad loop real fast.
Yeah, shouts to Spider in our community who nearly died to Jocelyn there.
I've lived on 2 HP on that fight a couple times.
I think it was a diploma run he was doing in that with me.
Uh-huh.
But you'll see Randall's doing a bunch of crazy things here. Randall picked up a lure that's going to cause everything that spawns after the lure is popped to have the max level of this area, which is 6 plus 1, so that's level 7. And it also just makes more things spawn. That's going to give him more experience. Then he's also going to he also used a berry there. A raspberry increases the catch rate slightly. That's useful because ideally we're going to actually be using the second player to help with catches, but we only have one Pokemon. We can only use one controller. Oh, Randall. Oh, no.
I missed a Weedle or two that I could have caught after the laird.
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely missed the Weedle there. But yes, we will be using lures a lot this run. Just to get things to spawn higher level, like Iron said.
Oh yeah, I'm minus attack. This is like a decent 2-shot range with normal attack. Minus attack,
you are level 7. Quite often I'm like level 9 here because I've already got everything.
Yeah. The goal is to be level 10 for that fight normally, but...
Oh, you're just doing everything on Route 2.
Oh,
okay.
this is going to be fun. So, welcome to Route 2. There's a lot of things I can spawn. I'm looking for Weedle and a Bellsprout. Oh, I got one of them.
Yeah, so this area of the Pokemon will be level 9 while the lure's up.
Yep.
So that's a little more experience.
And as mentioned earlier, to get into Brock's gym, the very first gym, you have to have a water or grass type. There are no water types you can have by this point. So we have to catch, either you're really lucky and you get Bulbasaur, which is 0.5%, it's the rare spawn, or Eevee gets Bellsprout and Pikachu gets Oddish.
Yeah. So, still need a Bellsprout, so I'm gonna kind of respawn the route just to get some more spawns to show up. You can get 4 at a time. So, just gonna respawn the route here to refresh those 4. Get a new batch of 4. And voila!
There it
There's
is.
a Bellsprout.
One reset when you need 2 pokes isn't that bad.
Randall also wants to hit level 10 because at level 10 Eevee will learn double kick, and that's going to be useful for Brock.
Yep, mostly because Bellsprout is a physical attacker, and the Rock-type gym, well, Geodude and Onix, the 2 pokes that Brock has, are very physically bulky, but they're specially very weak.
Okay, plus special defense rather than plus defense, but
Calm nature.
they're
Okay, so you're not bold.
they're both bad news.
Yes.
Eevee's already got lots of defenses.
You did get a defense AV on 6.
Yeah. What are AVs? Might I ask?
So AVs are, for anybody who knows Pokemon, generally speaking, there's EVs, which you get after beating a Pokemon.
EVs?
In this game, EVs don't exist. Instead, there are AVs, which you get on each level up. It's a +1 to a random stat each time you level up, and it's guaranteed to continue the same cycle every 10. So every 10 levels. So since we got a defensive AV at level 6, we'll get the same AV at level 16, 26, 36, and so on.
But yeah. We have our grass type, we have level 10. It's still gonna be a bit of a struggle bus here against Brock coming up, because minus attack makes my attack damage rolls do a lot less damage than it's supposed to.
Yeah, you have to tail whip the Geodude here.
Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, gosh. I haven't made a mistake. Or more accurately...
At level 10, it's tail whip and then double tail whip on the Onix.
Oh, gosh. Alright.
Yeah, we also spoke briefly about like using the second player, and that'll helps a lot in catches. And you could use the second player, put Bellsprout in your second slot, and actually 2v1 Brock, but that's actually slower. So
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad to use one player Bellsprout here. You just growth ×2 and go.
So here's the Brock fight.
oh, okay.
Oddish makes really short work of Brock, whereas Bellsprout doesn't really. Oh,
Yeah, having access to a ×4 effective special move goes really hard.
I promise these double kicks are supposed to get Geodude to half HP after one pair of
Neutral,
kicks.
you're guaranteed to 2-shot. Instead, because we're minus attack, it's a 3-shot.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just intentionally showing off how minus attack works.
It's painful.
Alright, I'm gonna double tail it this time. Ooh, I dodged a rock slide. Or rock throw. I know my name's moves.
At least it's using that and not headbutt and going for flinch.
Well, no, Onix doesn't outspeed Eevee, so it's not that big of a deal.
No, it doesn't.
On Pika, it does matter, because Oddish does not outspeed Onix. It's surprisingly fast.
No, Onix is surprisingly very fast, but its attack stat is kind of abysmal.
So yeah, with that, we got our Kakuna off at the Brock fight. A really good thing about the bugs is that we can get it a couple of Evos really quickly, so that's kind of why we're going here. Getting Kakuna here, and then in a short while we're going to get Beedrill and Butterfree off of these two level 2 bugs right now. Or second stage bugs, I guess. But yeah, that's the Brock fight, everybody. We got our first badge.
One thing also is a lot of runners use is a tracker to keep track of which Pokemon they caught, and you kind of plan certain catches based on what's coming up, and that'll change over the course of the run. And we unfortunately don't have a tracker to show on screen on the stream, but Randall's I'm sure is keeping track.
Yeah.
On his end.
Yep.
So we're up to 6, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get some more pokes while you're in Viridian Forest. Bulbasaur is one, Pikachu's one when you're playing on Eevee. Catching a Pikachu doesn't exactly help your poke count on Let's Go Pikachu, for example. But didn't really get that, so it's okay. I didn't need it anyways.
Pikachu's only a 10% to spawn in Forest anyway.
And it's also a bit of a hard catch, so if you're catching it before you're supposed to, it can get really weird.
If it's your first catch, yeah, it's kind of... It can be a little bit of a pain.
That's not supposed to be parrot heals. Whoops.
I was like, you're buying those early?
Better safe than sorry, yeah.
I mean, I buy those early in AOP, but...
Yeah. But yeah, we're heading on over to Route 3. A lot of really hard fights here. Starting with this one right here. This dude is talking to us. I don't even know what he actually says. I never read his text. Oh yeah, by the way, we're not actually doing any of these fights.
There's one Pokemon.
So there's one poke here that we would like to see. That's a seconds. Just a nice extra bonus that you can catch.
That's not what happens. It's a purple Pokemon, but not that one right there. Who's that?
Surprised you didn't go for the glowing rat.
A rat?
Here's the fastest catch in the run.
Oh yeah. Ooh, look at how much effort I'm spending on this catch right here.
This is one of the few guarantees that you get in every run because like it's $500. You already have it. It's faster than catching something.
Yeah, there's a
couple. And then you get
pokes.
2 gift Pokemon later in Lapras and Oregon.
Yeah. And then
unless you like spend all your money and then you can't afford it, but yeah, usually you get it.
Yeah, that's more of a thing in like
happened,
AOP,
I'm pretty sure.
which is all obtainable Pokemon.
I mean, if that's the case, and you accidentally did buy the Paralyzed Heals and you don't have it, you could catch Magikarp later and just evolve it to Gyarados. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a slow catch to do that, but it is enough. Razor.
Oh yeah.
I might be tripping right now, but I think I'm getting AVs in attack. I'm not supposed to be at 23 attack right now.
If you're 23 attack right now and you've gotten AVs, you have a plus attack characteristic.
What are characteristics, by the way?
So AVs have 8 slots. It rolls and it basically rolls a random number between 1 and 8.
1 and 10 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you have 1 for each stat. If you have a nature, you have a plus nature and then a minus nature. There are neutrals which are plus and minus the same nature, like the plus or minus same stat. But in this case, he's a minus attack. So the AV slot that you could have in attack now goes to his special defense. Characteristic gets you +2 to the other, to that stat.
Ooh,
as far as your AVs. So essentially, he's got a 1 in 4 chance of getting a special defense AV or an attack AV, despite having a minus nature, which is always nice.
All right.
But characteristics can boost any of your 6 stats, including HP, unfortunately. Well, also, all the glowing pokes.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Yeah, glowing pokes
That's
are
really good.
Iron, could you explain why glowing pokes are really good? What is a glowing poke?
Yeah, so glowing bonds give more experience. I think it's double
Yes.
the normal experience. So in certain situations, especially when you're minus attack, you definitely want to see more of those. There is a very small chance. I don't remember what that chance is, that the those glowing mons are supersized, which means they give like an insanely large number of multiplier on experience. I think it's like 8 times or something like that.
Yeah, the numbers
think
are
it's times 6.
1.5 on a regular boost, such as this Paris right here, and then it's 4 times boost if you have a super sized.
Oh, okay.
I call the super small ones, I call them like microscopic personally. Just imagine like a microscopic onyx or something. What exactly would that be?
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't look different in the overworld, which would be kind of funny.
No, they don't. Let alone the
then you'd
Onyx
know,
has
man.
the biggest hitbox.
You'd know if you had a super small onyx. Or
How
vice
big
versa.
would an extra large onyx look?
Oh gosh,
That might be the real question.
it wouldn't fit in the cave.
Ah, can't mess that one
No,
up.
that's unfortunate. Yeah, Randall's switching
But
over
no,
to Great
the
Bulk
extra
here, that
EXP
improves the
there
attack.
goes in handy because you need to be a level 15 to fight Misty.
Alright. As you can tell, when you
Still
miss
get the
circles,
excellent, but
the
don't
catch
get the
rates aren't
versatile
so
bonus.
good. So here's a Clefairy catch. When you don't get a poke in the first ball that you throw at it, it actually, the first ball you throw, if it catches, that's actually an EXP bonus as well of to 1.5 times. So that kind of just undid my glowing poke experience bonus right there. Ooh, would you look at that?
And you double moon.
That's
Wait.
really good.
You love to see
Or did
that.
you even get it yet?
No, that's the second one. Oh, why is that Clefairy running?
It's
really
just running
awesome
right for you.
job.
Like, come here.
So Geodude has an interesting cycle where you can time your throw at just the right
That
time.
came out
Randall
really
got
late.
the bad cycle though, so
Alright, I'm having a little bit of trouble with getting experience, but that's fine.
don't worry, this will be supersized. Watch.
Ah, close.
No.
Still have enough EXP. You're good.
Yeah. This still will hit a pretty good experience threshold. It will be a little slow to get there, but it's okay. What level are we looking for?
15.
And why might that be?
Because that's the requirement for Misty's gym. It's our next gym leader.
Yeah. Another thing about hitting level 15 is hitting levels like 15 are gonna help us with getting a little bit of an extra oomph to our punch, to our headbutts in this case. Damage calculates a little weirdly in Pokemon in pretty much every game. When your level ends in 0, 3, 5, 8, you get like kind of a next tier of damage. So we're not quite at that tier yet, and we will be soon. Or at least that's the plan. It's gonna take a little bit of time to actually get to level 15, but we will.
Or you'll just see a Clefable on the way out.
I'd be down for that. I don't know about y'all. So we got a lot of pokes coming up here that we don't necessarily want to run into. I probably could have actually deposited after this fight, but that's okay. We don't want to keep everything in our party the entire time.
Nope. Because each time you level up, it takes about 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah. And
And
so,
then, of course, they have any moves that they might learn on that level up.
Yeah, so even though you could get evolved into Parasect, it's 13 levels, and it's just not really worth it for this category.
Yeah, that's like 30 seconds just to get it there, let alone the evolution.
yeah, the evolution and all the moves that you have to decline. We've already declined a
Yeah,
couple
it's
of
got-
moves. But
Let's see. How many moves does it learn between?
From a level 11 to 24,
Three?
it's, let me think. Level 12, 15,
I know
19,
it has
and
one at 12.
23. So it should be 4 moves.
Yeah.
So 4 moves and 13 level ups. It's a pain in the neck. Which begs the
Yeah, so
question
roughly
of why
about
I'm
35
doing
seconds, which is
almost
another
this-
catch.
It begs the question of why I'm doing almost the same thing with Bellsprout right now. We haven't had too many moves yet, but it's gonna there's like a stretch of 3 straight levels where it's gonna keep trying to learn moves. And we just keep telling it no. That's kind of one of the weird exceptions.
That exception's mostly there because like we need it for, well, it used to be that we just use Bells like Butterfree on the J&J fight as slot 2.
Yeah.
But we started to just keep both Oddish and Bellsprout in the party and just let them evolve just because it's more consistency as far as getting the 50 you need.
These ranges would be a lot easier at level 15. Okay, good thing I dodged. Oh my gosh.
That could have gone...
That would have been really funny.
Being confused is always a time.
Alright. Are we going... What fossil are we picking, folks?
Dome.
No.
Helix.
Praise it. Praise it. Gotta side with the Eevee runner here. I'm not going to say too much about my preferences between Pikachu or Eevee, but I will say I got a pretty bad Eevee.
I might have jinxed that one.
Just maybe. No, whenever I do like a reset on like a marathon or the Let's Go tournament, whenever I play Eevee, I get some of the most cursed Eevees ever. Like almost like no exceptions.
Fight is J&J fight. We're gonna be fighting them 3 times total.
4 actually.
4, okay.
4? Yeah, 4.
Yeah, that's right, 4. The last time is a joke. It's really easy.
Yeah.
But the other 2 are kind of annoying. Can be kind of annoying. But these fights are unique in that they're double battles, but because you're kind of forced into doing them as double battles. You'll see later that some fights we're going to be using the second player, summoning our second controller or player to 2v1 some certain fights. That's a little bit different.
Yeah.
The ability to use a second controller in this game.
It's very good. Makes our catches...
Yeah.
And keeps us from going insane doing catches, and gives us a little bit of a get-out-of-jail-free card on a lot of our fights as well. Here's another chance I can get an Ekans, by the way. Oh. Did you look at that?
Snack.
Snake! Usually I would want to see this catch, but I do want some experience on this Eevee, so
Yeah.
I'm pulling out the second controller here. It doesn't actually get me to level 16, but it gets me closer. Yeah.
2 controller does boost your catch rate, thankfully.
Yeah, catch rate and experience gain.
Yep.
So, welcome to Cerulean City. We're going to be here for quite a while. There's a lot of things to do here. It's a bit of a hub. In that house next to the Pokemon Center, there's actually a gift Bulbasaur you can pick up, but you have to have like 30 actual catches. And it's going to be a while before I get to 30 actual catches. So, unfortunately, we are not picking up the Bulbasaur right now.
No, instead we're getting some of the most busted moves in all of Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Welcome to some of the best named moves in Pokemon as well.
You mean like Batty Bad?
Batty Bad? Oh yeah, no, that's actually a name of a move.
It
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't use it.
Not yet. No, I'm not picking it up.
No, we use. So Randall just taught 3 of 4 moves that we will eventually learn in this run.
Oh, no, there's another one.
Bouncy
too.
Bubble is a 90 base power water move that heals for half the damage it deals. Basically a Mega Drain. The electric move, Buzzy Buzz, is also a 90 base power that always paralyzes. And then we have a 90 base power fire move in Sizzly Slide that always burns.
Yep.
Really good coverage.
Extremely good coverage, and the extra boost in their, like in what they do, is wildly helpful.
Yeah, we've gained a lot of really cool things in Eevee's kit now, and we're going to put them to use right away. And I'm going to dodge another Supersonic, thank goodness.
Isn't Supersonic like 70-75% to hit?
I don't even know. I think it's 70, but I really don't know. Usually you just one-shot that Goldeen, so you don't even see Supersonic at all. But this
unless
Eevee
you're
stat's
a
kinda
minus
suck.
special attack or you're low special attack, yeah.
Yeah, this is low special. It's
Or a
fine.
lower level.
Now, there is a minimum level for... Well, I guess you could technically hit level 15 on something else instead of Eevee, but... For the most part, Eevee's going to be at least level 15 coming in here.
The beauty of this is, even if you're not level 15 exiting Mount Moon, you can get some extra catches on Route 4 right beforehand if you need to.
Yeah.
Or you can go and do the rival fight and Nugget Bridge, albeit it's a lot slower to do that, and get the experience that way too. Which a lot of first-time runners will quite often have to do that, as they get used to the timing for excellent throws.
So, another point of us actually using those moves, Buzzy Buzz hits Starmie really hard and also just paralyzes it, so I can go faster on the... I can outspeed it on the final turn there, so... Unfortunately, Scald is a move that can burn, and I have been burnt.
Can we all appreciate that Misty has the strongest Pokemon out of any second gym in the entire series?
Is that actually true? Wait.
Starmie is a higher base stats than any other second gym.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. It's a menace in pretty much every game.
Yeah, Starmie is extremely strong,
Yeah, no, you're right.
which we will know later.
Yeah, no, Starmie's freaking busted. There's some other really strong second gyms, like in Gen 2 there's Scyther on Bugsy, what else? Gen 3, what's the second gym there? Oh, technically the second gym is Brawly. That fight's it's terrifying.
Because of Hariyama? Yes.
No, it's just like the Machop and all that.
Oh no, he has a Makuhita on that one.
Makuhita and...
He doesn't have Hariyama.
Yeah, Makuhita is nasty. For no apparent reason.
Yeah, don't... Just
Please let
ask...
me kill this.
Or, just ask Oras.
No! That's fine.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. They hate that gym.
Pretty much every Hoenn game hates that gym. Like straight up. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an attack AB, yeah. At level 17.
Yep. You have to have a plus characteristic then, because otherwise it would be impossible.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to even have level 30 attack at level 15 unless you're getting ABs on minus attack.
Yep. So for those who don't know, the natures, it's a plus 10% in a stat and a minus 10% in another.
Yeah, and they both round down, which really sucks.
Yes, it does.
So we're getting hit by penalties of like over 10% for the most part in attack for this round. But with AVs,
with random pluses in the AVs that we shouldn't even be allowed to get, but we got lucky with a good characteristic, so it's fine.
Yeah, we rolled the 1/6 characteristic. It's easy.
Yeah.
Could have just rolled a better nature, but you know what? I'll let that slide. Yeah.
I mean, you are 56% to have a runnable nature, assuming you also don't run minus speed.
Yeah. But welcome to Nugget Bridge.
But I mean, minus speed on Eevee is not really that big of a deal.
I'm gonna let Iron and Razor take it away because these fights are extremely difficult.
Oh, they're so hard.
No, this is the Pokemon equivalent of call an ambulance, but not for me.
Now, this is actually probably the perfect time for any donations.
All right, I do have an announcement from our team. We did open up a new bid war for Backpack Hero. It is for the purse costume, and the choices are Adventurer, Noble, Eldridge, Sailor, or Christmas. So even just $1 could sway the vote into your choice for the costume. So be sure to donate.
Yeah. Please donate. Continue supporting Go Rescue. It's a really good cause. And yeah. Speaking of dogs, by the way, here's a dog right here. That was not fun, but one of the few dogs we're going to see in the run. When I say few, I might mean the only one. I'm not actually 100% sure. No, there's more dogs coming up later on.
You do more.
But it's going to be a while before we see another dog, so cherish that moment while that Growlithe stood very strong and took Bouncy Bulba to the face.
I've heard some people say that Eevee's the dog. I disagree.
I don't think it's dog. I don't even
either.
think it's real, in all honesty. It's heavy. It's sitting on the player character's head. Like, just imagine how heavy, how strong the player character is. It's probably not like quite Ash Ketchum level strong, but just think about it. Also, I got a pretty bad range right there.
Now, do we see a rare encounter Squirtle here?
Aye.
So, Iron, do you want to talk about trainer vision in this?
Yeah, trainers have like the really weird vision where they have like they view like a very narrow, like very thin strip of land. And so you saw Randall kind of weave his way through those two trainers. You can kind of cheese them and just kind of looks like you're gonna hit them, but yeah, funny enough, that was not intentional, by the way. You can kind of just work your way around their vision pretty easily. There's gonna be a few more trainers we can kind of take advantage of that later on as well. But
yeah.
They're nice little trainer skips. And the other thing that's handy is trainer vision in this game is completely turned off as they turn around until they literally are fixed in point and just looking straight ahead.
That would be really weird if a spinner just saw you mid-spin. It's like, well, why would you spin? Why would you just like follow me while you're spinning or something? I don't know.
You mean like Crystal?
Crystal.
Actually, they don't do that in Crystal. They do that in Gen 3. I think it is.
Yeah, if you're running. Gen 3, 4, and 5.
Well, they still only.
Yeah,
they
it's
still
Omega
only,
Ruby Alpha Sapphire that they'll see you regardless if you're running.
In those games, they still only move in the grid sort of arrangement, like left, right, up, down. They don't
Yeah.
actually move diagonally.
But they will still see you
Oh, hey. That Pokemon was
while
a
they're
person.
turning, which is rather annoying.
Alright, so we're just gonna head on back down. There's no quick way to walk back to Cerulean, so we're just gonna... It's gonna take a little bit. You can get some more encounters that you can't really go catch, so whatever's shown up here shortly. That Venonat, I can't actually go catch it. It's also kind of a slow catch, so I don't care enough, but... can't
I
really
only
catch.
ever go for Venonat here if Meowth is also up there.
Yeah. Meowth, if
Because then
anyone
I
says-
can get 2 pokes at the same time.
If anyone says Meowth is a dog, I will fight you, I guess. I don't know.
Meowth is 1000% a cat.
Here we get a
Oh.
cute little cutscene where Eevee becomes a detective.
Detective.
It's also the rare evolution of a cat line that goes from bipedal to quadruped rather than vice versa.
Yeah. Also, shoutouts to those giant footprints. Why did I say fingerprints?
Those things are huge, and I'm pretty sure Drowsy, the Pokemon who actually made them, isn't that big.
Wait, is it really a Drowsy?
Yes, it's a Drowsy.
Wait a second. No way. What? Wait.
Supersized.
Drowsy is not that big.
Wait, no, you're right. That is a Drowsy, isn't it? Nothing else
Yes.
has weird footprints like that. I guess we just, like, Gigantamaxed our Drowsies here. Gigantamax? I don't actually know.
They brought in a Gigantamax Drowsy from Sword and Shield.
We don't even know our Pokemon over here. I'm sure Iron's just like dying over there, over where he is right
Could you
now.
imagine if they actually had
Listening to us
Gigantamax on top of
completely
Terra's?
mess everything up. Because he's run pretty much every game in the Pokemon series.
Scarlet and Violet is just a bad game, okay?
Liked it. So in the underground here, there's like a bunch of hidden items. Randall's only going to pick up one of them, and it's a guaranteed nugget. About halfway down, but there are some random hidden items you can find as well, which can be nuggets. They can also be really terrible items, like Pretty Wings. We give them a name that I'm not going to say on the stream. that rhymes with pretty.
Yeah, probably best not to use that
So-
name. But no, you can get Pretty Wings, Pearls, Big Pearls, and Nuggets as the random items there.
Yeah, so we're heading on over to Route 6. There's a whole bunch of random stuff that can show up. I need some experience, so I need stuff to show up. I heard of Jigglypuff. I don't know where it is, though. I didn't see it.
Chansey.
Tenmissy and Abra?
That would be really funny. You're not there. Where are you? Oh!
Okay. Oh, hello.
Would you
So
look at
called
that?
it too!
Would you look at that?
And if you get Puff as well, that's a really good 6.
So does that mean that you're actually gonna see a Kanga?
Why would you say that right now? Funny enough, in practice.
You know,
I
if you see
actually
it, you
saw
have to
too.
catch it, right?
Sure. I'll agree to that. Why not? I might regret it.
So for those who don't know, Kangaskhan can only spawn in Rock Tunnel in this game,
Puff?
and is 1% to spawn.
I heard a Jigglypuff earlier. Where? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's actually a really good Route 6.
Yeah, so Abra's a Pokemon that likes to move around, so Randall's gonna pop a Nanab Berry, which makes it stop moving.
And
It
also
also
slows
slows
down
the
at Circle.
Yeah.
Threw it a little too early there. Supposed to get an excellent there.
Yeah, so this is not guaranteed. How do I know? Trust me.
Wait, is it really not?
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed on a great.
No, it is not. I've had that freak out.
Oh gosh.
It's like 95% or something.
Ah. I think Vulpix has the same catch rates then. Let's go catch that.
Abra, I
Jigglypuff.
think, is actually a little bit harder than Vulpix.
Yeah, Jigglypuff is a decent amount harder. So let's get that. I actually do want the excellent here. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, that one, if you throw immediately as soon as you get in, you can get that excellent. Otherwise, it loves to just jump around, and it's...
Or if it attacks.
Yeah, it floats in the
Wait,
air.
does Jigglypuff ever
it's-
attack, or does it just jump?
No, it
Just
can attack
floats.
immediately.
Yes, everything can, but it's such a pain. I hate...
Oh, another Abra.
Oh, another Abra.
And a nice easy route skip, 6 skip. So yeah, you'll notice he went right in between those two trainers. There's literally like an exact line. That if you go right in between them, they can't see you. If you're so much as a pixel left or right, they will see you. It's kind of precise.
Buying all my items, including 69 Pokeballs.
Why would you sell the Pokeballs when you need more Pokemon?
Oh, you see that? I got one Premier Ball right there. I don't need 69 Pokeballs. I just need one Premier Ball, right?
So this will actually set up what will be known as double greats, because our second controller will now be using Great Balls rather than Pokeballs, which we learned relatively recently. The Pokeball in the second slot also actually boosts the catch rate.
Yeah.
For a while, we never used that. We just used Pokeballs in the second slot, not knowing.
And it was
Yeah, because you notice when Randall switches balls, like the circle will change color. So if it's green, it's a higher catch chance, and like red is like really bad.
Yep.
If you switch the first player, that color will change of the circle, but the second player, if you change the ball, it didn't change. And for a while, we all thought, oh, because the color is not changing, the catch rate isn't changing. Well, there was some data mining that was done by a person in the data mining community at Anubis, and they figured out that you can actually it improves the catch rate, even though you can't tell by looking at it.
Yeah,
That made the catch 'em all categories so much easier.
Also, it made this category a lot easier too.
It really did.
I started just around the end of the days of using Pokeballs in slot 2 and or on player 2. I'm playing on both players, by the way, if that hasn't been clear yet. But in fact, we're actually going to be doing a 2-player fight here. We're doing a rival fight, and it's time to show off the power of 2 controllers.
Yup. With this one, we can now set up X items, which Iron can go over how powerful those are in this game.
What are X items?
Yeah, X items are the items that you never used when you were a kid, but you just toss them.
Quite literally.
For real though.
They increase your stats just for the battle. So when the battle's over, you have to set them up again in the next battle if you need to. And in earlier gens, they would boost your stats by like 1 stage. So the first one you use would be like 50% increase. Then the second one you'd be double, and then 2.5, and then 3 times, so on. But in later generations, including this game, 1 X item will boost the stat by 2 stages. So when Randall used that X special attack on his Eevee, he actually just doubled the damage output, which is just super nice for the whole fight. And because you're using the second player just does all the setting up typically, and so you're pretty much just powering yourself up immediately, which is super great. With 1C, with 1C, you'd have to actually take extra turn to set up, and that's slow.
Yeah. It used to be that when they switched the X items to go from +1 to +2, the prices increased. This game, they actually keep the Gen 1 prices while still giving you the +2, which makes them wildly good.
They're
Like, we will use a lot of them throughout the run. Because when you can basically double your stat with one X item, it's extremely helpful and makes fights go really fast. Although there will be times later where we actually set up to +6 with 3 items, depending on the fight or the stats of our back half main, which you'll see what we use.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert, we've already seen it.
We're going to be using Eevee for a good chunk of the game, and I probably should have mentioned earlier, for anybody who's looking for some really high-paced gym action, we're not fighting a gym for another, hour.
Nope. It's all just catches for a while.
We're going to be playing Pokemon for the plot, and we're going to be catching a bunch of Pokemon in the meantime.
Wait, I thought Pokemon didn't have a plot.
This game kind of has a plot, it kind of doesn't. A lot of things are very similar to the Gen 1 games. This game's kind of like a re-baseline of Pokemon Yellow. Sorry, that trainer skip was a little sketchy, but it worked.
That was... that was kind of sketch.
Normally people
You're kind of lined up funny, but...
Most people set it up with the exact center tile, the one that I'm on right now. The game kind of freezes you on an auto path, usually, so... I'm probably not actually holding up perfectly, but not shifting. I actually don't know. I just kind of hold up and just kind of fall asleep for a couple of seconds while I go through the underground. There's no faster way to go back to Cerulean, because we need to now go east of Cerulean.
Yeah, we don't unfortunately have a ride Pokemon yet.
What's a ride Pokemon?
Because like in Gen 6, you can ride Pokemon in this.
There's no bicycle, so certain Pokemon you can actually ride them to go a bit quicker.
Yeah, if you actually go to the bike shop, the game's gonna make reference of trying to get instant text or something like that. I don't know. I've never actually gone to try to get to the bike shop.
I don't know either. I've never actually played this game casually.
You want text to go faster? Nuh-uh, kid. I don't know.
Does it actually do that?
No.
I believe so. I don't know if either
Does
of you
it?
have a... If either of you have a complete save file, you could quickly check.
I do.
I don't actually know what it says.
I'd be surprised. It's a pretty very little known fact. The instant text.
The only completed save file I have is one that I've used for a couple of shiny hunts in a race with my best friend, but I never other shiny hunt outside of races with her. And that's because she is a shiny hunter and I don't really hunt.
How could you... No, I don't do shiny hunting either. I might get a shiny here.
I generally don't.
That'd be funny.
The thing with this game is you can tell if things are shiny because there are things in overworld spawn, but unlike other games where you have to actually go in the grass and get a random encounter.
Yeah, this game.
Yeah, those would be kind of painful.
This game and Pokemon Legends Arceus are about as easy as it's gonna get for shiny hunting. When I say easy, it comes with the masters because Legends Arceus is a pretty hard game.
I'd actually argue for shiny hunting, Scarlet Violet is easier.
Oh yeah, no, Scarlet Violet's also pretty good. The hardest game, though, I think I can say.
But that also just gives me a headache after 5 minutes.
I can say this without a doubt. The hardest game to shiny hunt in is probably Pokemon Red or Blue or Yellow.
Yeah, you have to trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
To check.
But anyways, while we're at it, I'm at 18 pokes now. I've just evolved a Wigglytuff here, and I'm gonna dump it immediately. I don't have anything to do with it.
So with a minus attack Eevee, is this just gonna be
some funny
King
business?
Strats?
Funny business, yeah.
You could legitimately actually use King strats
Oh yeah, no, that was
in-
probably what I was gonna do.
hideout.
I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. First off, I kind of have to finish up this route. These fights are surprisingly hard, right? And they're kind of goofy, so not a.
Yeah, this fight is one where you do not want to be minus special attack.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're minus special attack, you do not guaranteed kill on the Sandshrew, and then it can go dig and sand attack and make your life really painful.
Yeah. I also kind of forgot to track my stats. I don't know if I'm outspeeding this Eradicate. Probably not, though.
No.
Alright. I'm just gonna...
You
I'm gonna sit this out
generally
here.
don't, especially not at this level unless you're a plus speed.
Silly Side should kill. Good. I'm gonna get a free heal after this. Not directly right now, but before the next fight.
21, you also get an attack AV.
Yeah, I think I was getting about 2 attack AVs per cycle. When I say cycle, actually, I'm kind of focusing.
2 per 10 levels, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I went over it earlier where the AVs repeat every 10 levels.
Yeah. Oh no. What in the...
Nidorino?
Oh, that's good.
This is a weird start to the route.
I'd rather not have Nidorino. We'd want Poison Jab.
No, I'll take
Those
the
are actually-
experience. I don't care too much. I'm kind of confused, but I'll take the Nidorino if needed.
If you get a Milmew, I'd probably just get the Milmew and go for King strats. Because this Eevee does not look good special attack or attack, really.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have much special attack. It has like an AV or maybe 2. Oh,
Nah.
There's
okay, you know what, let's
there's
do
a
this
male
one
Nido.
first. Let's
Yeah, I
get
can
Nido
think
and
of
then
that.
Nidorino. This is so weird.
In before you have a Wumbo.
What was that throw?
Motion control moment.
Normally your throws want to go together, that way when you hit them, they hit together as a 2-controller catch. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's
weird
just a motion control moment, and it'll happen every now and again. It's... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
fine.
like to-
You'll just have a supersized Nidorino, right?
This is
I'd like to give a
actually
shout out
really
to a runner in this voice call. His name is Randall. Got a 1C, 1 controller Zapdos first ball catch once. And that was a really difficult catch on even with 2, so.
Yeah, with a Pokeball, no less.
No, not with a Pokeball. What do you...
I think it was with just 1 Ultra.
No, you were doing it in a call with me, and you got a 1...
Oh yeah,
It threw.
got that too.
It only threw the 1 Pokeball.
No, it was 2.
It hit, and it
Pokeballs.
still got in.
I've caught it with 1 Ultra Ball by accident and 2 Pokeballs by accident. Bellsprout barely missed level 22. That's actually pretty good.
Fun fact, the birds are actually... So, double Ultra on the birds is 14%. Double Great on the birds is 10.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But
Double
hey,
Great on the birds is actually viable.
We got a Weeping Bell. It is done leveling up. I'm probably going to keep it in the party for a little bit longer, just because I can, but we're done leveling it up to get Evos.
Yep.
The thing...
And you got double Moonstone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can Moonstone that Nidoking. Excuse me.
Yeah, you only have 2 Moonstones then. Yeah.
Yeah, I already burned 1 on...
Not having the female Nido instead of and just having Nidorinos
It's fine.
a little bit annoying, but
I don't mind
the
that.
double Moonstone makes up for it.
Okay, Spearow.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, there's the bird.
Yeah, I think you're done now.
I think there was a Rattata
Yeah.
somewhere.
Rat would be helpful, but that's the only other thing here.
I think there was a
Because you can't go in the water and go for the lovely Dragonair.
Oh yeah! Dragonair is Razor's favorite Pokemon in many ways, more than one, so just wanted to shout out everybody's favorite Pokemon. If you're in chat, drop your favorite Pokemon, and we might give you a shout out if you have a really good taste or really bad taste. I mean, what? Sorry.
Wow. Yes, my favorite Pokemon is Dragonair.
Okay, there's the rat. The actual rat. Are you gonna attack? Okay, there you go.
Rattata's better than Pika.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what you said, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Rattata over Pika.
What? Are you... What? Dang, you have it out for Pika. What did it do to you?
I think Zorua
Pika is overrated.
Either way, anyways, I'm done with catches here.
Yes, that is a hot take.
Rat is better
With Zeraora
than
count,
Pika.
yes. Zeraora is actually a good poke. I would say that's a good take.
We're learning all sorts of things about Razor today. What the heck? What did Pikachu do
I wouldn't
to
actually
you?
say Rattata better than Pika. Raticate's fine. Rattata's
How is
just
Raticate
meh.
fine? What is going on?
Raticate
What?
actually hits hard early game.
So what? It's Eradicate. It's gross. Also, speaking of Eradicates, this fight is actually Eradicate.
Yes, yes, it is.
Just to get back to a little bit of what we're doing over here.
In all honesty, I would actually say Pika over either rat.
Okay, good. Whew. All right. Oh my gosh.
But still, Pika's worse than Eevee.
What? Well, actually, no, I can't.
Eevee
really
is cuter than Pika.
Okay, I got the two-shot. You know what? Eevee's fine. Sorry, I'm just...
I think the only reason you got that two-shot there is because of the AVs.
It probably would have been a range, but just like a less good range, even without AVs.
Yeah, it is the weaker of the Raticates.
Yeah. Also, I'm just higher level. Also, we're done with Route 10. We're heading on to Rock Tunnel. A lot of really wacky
Just get double
things
edge.
can show up here. And we're going to be catching some sort of harder catches. Oh my, what the?
Hey, we got our instant
What
right.
just... okay. Sorry, I didn't... That was really weird.
Yeah, getting Rhyhorn instantly is really good because this is our ride poke for a while.
Yeah.
And it's faster to ride Rhyhorn than it is to walk.
Yep.
Saves you between here and Route 17, I think it's about a minute.
Maybe, I don't actually know.
It's around 45 seconds to a minute, somewhere around
And you
there.
wouldn't think Rhyhorn is fast thing to ride because its base speed is 25.
Is it really that low?
Yep.
That sounds about right,
Oh my.
honestly. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do Nidoking, but I forgot to evolve it, so I'll just keep it in the party for the time being. Zubat here is, you can't really hit Excellence. I've hit an Excellent once by accident, but oh, why would
I've never hit an Excellent.
What?
Great.
I mean, well,
What?
okay,
I
I'd say it's
I
actually...
accidentally hit back.
What's harder to hit an Excellent on?
Hey, look at it.
Zubat or Onyx?
There you go.
Zubat or Onyx? Onyx.
I hit Excellent on Onyx yesterday.
Wait, what? I need.
Yeah.
I need footage of
That means Randall, you're the only one who hasn't hit an
Program,
Excellent on
Randall,
Onyx.
What the heck? What?
Yeah. I don't know. I went for the
Okay.
great and threw it late, but it somehow got Excellent. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Okay. I've had Excellent on.
Granted, I ended that Clefairy chain way too early.
I've hit Excellent on. What's its face? I've gotten excellent on Ghastly and Zubat, but not an Onyx.
I've gotten one on Zubat once. Getting one on Ghastly's not terribly difficult. At least after you nab it, anyway.
Yeah, need to nab.
Oh no, why would...
Oh, there's an Onyx.
Am I going for it?
Yep, and the
Alright.
largest hitbox.
What was... Okay.
Oh no.
What was
Oh
that?
no.
What was that? Y'all
I'm just
saw
gonna
that,
throw
right?
it over the top of its
I'm
head.
just gonna chuck it and not even chuck it straight. Usually the game auto-centers your throws. I heard a cat Cubone. I don't know where it is though. Where are you?
Oh,
Oh,
it's up there.
it's underneath the Golbat up top.
What? Where?
No?
No? Whatever, we're just gonna...
Never mind.
Oh, I hit a gold out there.
Oh, couldn't squeeze. That was the second player, like the 2-player.
Oh, was it covering
Poke.
it? Oh.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. It's fine, I'll get a
I was like,
Cubone
wait.
later.
It looked like there was something behind you. I thought that was what it was, but it might have just been the 2C.
Oh well. That's unfortunate, but it's okay.
Kanga.
Oh yeah, here's a Kangaskhan. Whatever, I was stalling for time to get a Kangaskhan to show up. Specifically this fight here, because why not? I'm just messing around, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, unless you get like a supersized Graveler, you're not gonna hit Double Edge. Not that you normally do anyway.
Yeah, with this Eevee I might not really need it anyways, because it's gonna suck regardless.
Yeah, it's kind of
Where
bad.
are all the spawns though? I'll take that.
Traveler.
I'll first refresh my lyric before I take this Growler.
You only chop and Cubone though.
If I readied up fast enough, I could have actually thrown there.
So what's the plan here if you don't get either? Is it just Magmar?
I have enough.
You'd
pokes
have to
as
get
it is,
Tenta. There's no way.
No, I have enough pokes as it is. I'm fine.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Krabby, which is good.
Yeah, Krabby's good.
Krabby's helpful.
I'm getting Eradicating Firo here. So this is going to get
And
me
before you
to
see a rare char.
30 pokes.
Rare char would actually go really hard.
What is a rare char?
Rare char is the rare encounter. So every route has a rare encounter, which is 0.5% to spawn.
Yeah.
In most places, that happens to be Chansey.
Yeah, there's a couple of routes or like encounter areas where the rare spawn is not actually Chansey. This is one of those such areas here in Rock Tunnel.
Yeah, this one here you can get Charmander, along with getting Charmander on Route 3 and 4 between Mount Moon and Pallet Town. In Viridian Forest, it's Bulbasaur, and on Route 25, it's Squirtle, right above Celadon. Well, Cerulean.
Yeah, also in Seafoam.
Yeah,
Islands,
Seafoam too.
But we're not going there. That's pretty far out of the way.
You only ever get that Squirtle in Diploma anyway.
I'm gonna keep my help trainer out just in case I can get something. Oh my, what the heck
It's all the
is
Onyx.
going on? You know what? Fine, let's catch
Oh,
this.
it's tiny.
It's tiny. Why not? I'm only throwing one ball at it. And I'm not even hitting the circle line.
Getting great on
What?
Onyx isn't that difficult.
so much.
Getting an excellent is really hard.
Alright, I'm out of here. You can really get screwed over by
It's a
Onyx.
really hard catch.
Here's Hiker Claws. I didn't heal. I probably should have, but it's okay. I'll make it work.
I mean, I think you've had enough defense AVs that it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal up as best as I can, though.
Not a bad idea.
Once the status lag wears off. When something has a status effect, the game kind of lags a little bit, so that's kind of what we got there. It's happened a couple of times now at this point.
With this Eevee, I think you have to go the right horn strat on J&J now.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't really use this Eevee for a lot of the things that Eevee's supposed to be taken care of. Oh no, I get a glowing Graveler. That's unfortunate.
Glowing Graveler, I tend
Could've used
to
that earlier.
save, like, wait for it if I can on AOP.
Yeah.
AOP being a single player catch 'em all.
Yeah, just catch everything that you can get in the game.
Outside of version exclusives for the other
Comes out
game
to-
and trades, but yeah.
Yeah, which comes out to 135 Pokemon.
On both sides.
Yeah. In that category, Pika is undoubtedly faster. Or better and for worse. Worse specifically for a runner like Blizzard, who just has some sort of thing against Pikachu that I... Oh, there's... Okay, I kind of figured
I don't really like Pika so much, but go figure, my 2 sub 5 times in Diploma are both with me on Pika.
It's a sign, I don't know. I would call that a sign, personally.
Does the Eevee and Let's Go Eevee have boosted stats, or is it just a normal Eevee with fancy move? Yes, it has boosted stats. Has boosted stats and has
The
31
opposite
IVs across
version,
the
no.
board.
So if I got a Pikachu, it would not be like the cracked Pikachu that you'd want to be using in oh, nice spin there.
Yeah, both starters in this game have
in
boosted
Let's Go
stats
Pikachu.
and are guaranteed 31 IVs.
I'm just gonna stop learning for Cubone here.
It's fine, you can get Cubone in
Probably not gonna
Tower,
get it
which is
yet.
actually ideal anyway. Not that it ever spawns there, but
Oh, with that attitude.
look, I've seen a Tower Cubone like 3 times in 4 years.
Only?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. I'm just gonna use this fight to just go ahead and heal this Eevee up to full, or it's not actually gonna heal to full, it's gonna be close enough though.
I believe in my last diploma I did with Randall. I didn't get Ghastly in Tower, but I got Keybone. And then he treated me Ghastly.
Yeah.
Good times.
Diploma is a fun
I used to
category in
really
that you
hate
use
Ghastly, but-
what you have one person on EV, one person on Pika, and you both work together to get all 150 pokes on both sides.
Yeah. So, heading on out of Rock Tunnel.
Did you get Machop?
I took a couple.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
like
Machop,
Cubone,
but
okay.
not Cubone. Took a couple of detours to just kind of throw some balls at Onyx that sometimes hit and sometimes didn't. But that's okay.
You didn't get a Kanga though.
That's
If you got Kanga, I'd say you have to ride the Kanga.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be 100% riding the Kangaskhan. I'd completely forget about Rhyhorn.
Or you could always ride
Kangaskhan is a
Haunter.
ver- That is true. I don't think I'm gonna do that, but that is an option.
Don't ask me why that's
there's a lot of-
possible, but yes, you can ride Haunter, a ghost type.
Yeah, there's a lot of ride Pokemon that probably shouldn't count as ride Pokemon, but you know what? It's what the game's decided on. We just respect the game designer's decisions, I guess. I don't really know. Most rides will give you some sort of bonus. In Rhyhorn's case, it's a move speed bonus. In Kangaskhan, I like to call it an entertainment value bonus. I don't know about y'all. Because it looks great to ride a Kangaskhan. It's probably not actually that good, because it's slower than just walking.
Is it slower than walking? I
But
thought it was
looks
just as
pretty
fast.
cool. No, I'm pretty sure it's slower. It's about the same.
It definitely looks cooler.
Which is why it really, it's really good in terms of entertainment
Yes.
value. And that's what matters the most. I don't know about y'all, but that's what we're gunning for here. Especially on this really bad game. So coming up, I'm going to be menuing, so I'm going to actually throw that Zubat into my party finally, as well as Machop. And I also kind of need to make a final decision on if I'm actually going Nidoking for Hideout or not. Because if not, this is the time for me to dump Nidoking out of my party.
I'd actually go for King strats and kind of show both sides off.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. That's fair. Yeah, and Pika, you would be using a lot of Nidoking at this stage of the game, because it helps a little bit with type coverage. So yeah, let's do that.
Plus, it helps you out because the CV's kind of not good.
Oh yeah, no, it kind of sucks. But yeah, we got a Nidoking here. That's our, just to check in on our poke count, that's poke number 32.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, this is actually fine. Because I haven't even completed all the Rock Tunnel evolutions yet.
What's the highest count you've had through Tower?
Those.
In any percent?
Through Tower. I've had runs where I have like 2 catches to do after this.
I've had 40 after Tower. In any percent.
Nice.
I think that was actually in the tournament where I legitimately could have gotten the free Great Balls. No, sorry, free Ultras. On an 80% run. And I'm like, I have never had this many.
Yeah.
That happens to be my PB too.
But yeah, we're gonna show off this power of Nidoking, a little bit of a throwback to Gen 1 speedruns as well as Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, so a little bit of all the great stuff here. Now the reason Nidoking is busted in Gen 1, well, one of the many reasons, is actually the move that I did not teach, and that's Thrash. Thrash is a really powerful move in Gen 1. It's not as great here, and we also have a move that kind of does its job for us, all things considered, and that's Poison Jab.
Yeah, poison types aren't nearly as good in Gen 1, mostly because there's just so many of them.
Yeah. Which actually plays in its favor in Gen 1 speedruns. Like, Poison's such a bad type that it actually works out really well. That you can use it to manipulate the trainer AI.
It's also why Psychic is one of the best types in that gen, but never mind that there's nothing that hits it super effectively.
Yeah. And Psychic was a little bit too powerful of a type.
Yeah, Dark type didn't exist until Gen 2.
Gen 2. And actually, speaking of the Psychic and Dark type, we're about to learn. We can actually go pick up some moves of the Psychic and the Dark type here on Eevee.
We can. We don't use the baddie bad Dark type move, but we do get Glitzy Glow.
Yeah, if you thought Buzzy Buzz, Bouncy Bubble, or Sizzly Slide looked like are really weird move names, you ain't seen nothing yet.
So Glitzy Glow is a Psychic type move, 90 base power, that also sets up Light Screen.
Yeah, the light screen kind of helps and it kind of doesn't.
It's not massively helpful, but when you combine a 90 base power damage move with setting up Light Screen, a normal move on its own that you can learn, it leaves you. It's incredibly strong. Batty Bad sets up Reflect, and again is a 90 base power dark type move.
So, welcome to, why is there a rocket grunt? What's going on here?
What is he hiding? I wonder.
Why are you stationed there? Or why are you just standing there? What are you doing? Also, here's another Raticate that we got. And we're 2v1ing.
Yeah, there's 3 Raticates you fight.
Actually, why did I 2v1 this? That's fine, though. I'm not sure what I was doing there, but it's okay. We're innovating some new strats out here.
Like, you just used an extra X attack there. Normally it's just Poison Jab times 2.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a safety play to take less damage from the Raticate, obviously. That being said, I need Eevee in slots.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Because if Rhyhorn gets hit by the
Not too bad.
Psybeam, it's probably dying.
Yeah.
Rhyhorn is extremely frail, especially.
And if not, and if it doesn't die, I'd get a free turn to heal this Nidoking right here, so... Pretty fun fight here. As I flinch this Hypno with Headbutt. Or that kind of works actually, you know what?
That, I'd actually say, works better.
And the poison kind of didn't help.
No, at least it didn't status slug.
Yeah, that was
See, 28.
Oh my gosh, this new King I suck.
Jeez.
He's about to learn Double Edge, and I don't really want it. Goodbye. Goodbye, Double Edge. It's a little
Hey,
too
Nito,
late
could
for
you have
me
sent
to
that
actually make
attack
use
over to
of
this
Double
Eevee,
Edge.
huh?
What's the attack? I missed it.
77 at 28.
It's 77.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous. Plus attack and getting a.
That is incredibly high for that Nito.
Just for reference, a normal-ish attack at level 28 is, I would say it's about like 67 or 68. Not 77.
I've had 59.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
definitely get
no, you
lower.
can also get really bad attack.
Yeah, that was really
basically
bad.
get
I was
Eevee's
like,
attack right
oh
now.
gosh, no.
So, watch me one-shot this rat by a lot. Goodbye, Rattata.
This actually might
Actually,
Oko
might
the
one-shot the
Voltorb too, to be
Voltorb.
honest.
Yeah, maybe. It's a little tankier than Rattata.
Eh,
is.
just a smidge.
I know Voltorb as a tanky Pokemon.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Voltorb.
Good news, even with a bad Eevee, +2 Glitzy just kills.
Yeah. Normally, you would try to just get the one-shot naturally within a 1C fight with Eevee out, but I don't really want to change my party right now. I'm kind of lazy. So I'm just going to 2C here. Nidoking comes with a really funny and helpful move in slot 1 called Helping Hand. We really abuse it in Let's Go Pikachu, but I'm going to use it here, because why not? Goodbye, Goodbye,
Yep.
Grimer.
A Helping Hand is pretty much identical to adding an X item.
Yeah. It multiplies the damage or power. I actually don't remember which of the two, but they're about equivalent. It boosts it by 1.5 times. So, Helping Hand, once you're set up, really hits like a truck. And that's kind of the whole point of Nidoking in Pikachu.
Yeah, because it has to fight a
It's not like you
Rhyhorn
don't
that
have-
is a higher level, really physically bulky, and Pikachu doesn't have a water type move to help out. It just has double kick.
And it's a physical move that has like
Yeah.
power or something. Admittedly, it does hit twice. That does.
Yes, but most Pikachus
But-
actually have to set up to +6, so 3 X items and Helping Hand, and it barely kills.
Yeah. I wouldn't say barely kills, but it definitely takes a lot to get to that point. Like, if you have an under-leveled Pikachu, then yeah, you
Under-leveled or just a min attack, yeah.
But normally, a single kick does about like 60% HP, I would say.
Which, even
With
then,
Helping
at
Hand.
like almost a +8-ish.
It's +6 Helping Hand. +6 is times 4 attack. With Helping Hand, you're basically at times 6 attack, which is effectively +10. Effectively, even though that's not actually a thing. +6 is the max you can set
Yes.
up to, by the way. But yeah, Pikachu needs a lot of help to get through this hideout, whereas Eevee normally can just kind of do its
Even a
do
bad
its job
Eevee
on
like
its
this
own.
can
This
do it on
Eevee-
its own, but having the Nidoking
Yeah,
just makes
sucks.
things a little bit easier and faster.
Yeah.
At least if you have a
Also,
bad Eevee. With a good
I
Eevee,
forgot
Eevee will
what
just shred it.
What has my party? So here's Jesse and James. This is a fight that Iron's probably more familiar with than Razor, but they're probably.
Oh, I
very
use this
familiar with
all the
fight
time
here.
unless I'm guaranteed to Oko with Eevee.
So, Iron, if you could just kind of explain what's going on here and why Iron's in now all of a sudden.
Yeah, Ryder just does this fight really well. It's got Drill Run, which is a ground type move, and in this game there are no abilities, so Weezing doesn't have Levitate. In like other later gen games, you would not really be able to hit Weezing with a ground type move. And so we're just going to use Rhyhorn as our attacker here, set up the next attack to hopefully knock out this Arbok in one turn, which we did. That's going to be arranged depending on your level and how bad your attack is. But Rhyhorn's 25, I think, yeah, so it's fairly likely to KO there, and then you just use Helping Hand, and that's another reason why Nidoking is so good for Pikachu, is just Helping Hand is a nice solid 50% boost to the move you're using. So you can just finish off the Weezing in one turn. And so Nidoking is just useful because there's one Mon in the Hideout and Pika version that you have to set up to +6 and then use Helping Hand on top of that. So you get like a 9 times boost. But yeah, that's a pretty. If it goes well, if you can one turn the Arbok, it's a pretty fast fight. And then we don't really need Rhyhorn anymore, at least for Hideout. Actually, probably not anymore, for that matter.
Nope.
Yeah, Rhyhorn's done its job, but thank you very much. So thank you very much for your service.
Thank you,
we're gonna be
Nidoking,
using
for your
Nidoking
service, because
as
this
our-
Eevee would have actually made some of these fights slower.
Yeah. This Eevee needs.
Yes, it
help.
does.
So thank you very much, Nidoking.
A neutral
Also just
Eevee
means
would
I'm putting
have
a
outpaced
viewer-
Nidoking, but
Yeah. This Eevee, no.
being like having the ability to fall back on this, even if you have a minus attack or minus special attack Eevee, is really handy.
Oh, that doesn't kill. I forgot about the minus attack. I really thought that would just kill.
Weezing is also just really bulky.
Just hit the beep on the tape there. Just cut the tape for a second. That was a little unfortunate. So there's the Archer fight. Oh yeah, Archer's in this game, by the way. Probably should have mentioned that. Archer's the one of the admins in Team Rocket in Gen 2. And Heart Gold Soul Silver. Actually, no, Heart Gold Soul Silver. He's not named in Gen 2.
All my homies hate.
He shows up a couple of times in this game, and he's actually kind of annoying. We don't really like him out here in the Let's Go community.
No, we really don't. There's a...
That fight didn't look too bad.
No, that fight's
I kinda messed
fine.
it up.
It's the next time we fight him that's really annoying.
Yeah. And here's Team Rocket's boss. They've actually taken Cubone captive, if anyone's been keeping track of the plot. I kind of forgot about it. But just for a little plot check, we need to go save that Cubone. So let's save the Cubone. Cubone's been really upset about things going on in Labyrinth Tower. And honestly, understandable. It's pretty sad what's going on.
Cubone's also part of the
We gotta support our good boy Cubone. So we're supporting by taking on this big bad mafia boss.
Yep. Cubone's also part of the best cutscene in this game.
Yes. Oh my, what the
That's the crit!
I just got jump scared by that Persian right there. Jeez. What the heck?
Yeah, so Slash is a high crit move.
What? Jeez. Persian, chill, bro. What the? Okay, this... Shoutouts to Bouncing Vocal. Didn't need the HP, but why not? Let's just heal for like 60 HP or something like that. It's ridiculous.
At least crits only do 1.5 times and not 2 times anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, you would have been dead.
Gen 1 critical hits are absolutely nuts. The faster the Pokemon, the more likely you are to crit.
Yeah, fast Pokemon
Also,
with Slash
got
meant
King.
Persian almost always crit in Gen 1.
So, that Giovanni fight, I mean, we showcased why the Persian is kind of scary, I guess.
Especially if you're minus defense.
But, jeez. Oh yeah, no, at minus defense, I just died. to
Yes,
that.
you do.
I just died to that. It's just like, well, thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, I
So
guess.
thankfully, he was
Jeez.
burned there, which halves the attack of that Persian. Crits don't ignore burn, but they do ignore.
No, they do. Oh yeah.
They don't ignore burn. They do ignore the like any -2 attack or anything like that. So growl.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a second as we get another secret technique. I don't even know what this one's called, but it's the
Skydash.
Wingman. Skydash, yeah. I'm gonna forget the name.
It's
of that.
just fly. It's just fly.
Yeah, it's just fly. We're gonna go fly. I'm not using the name of that thing. Look at this seat thing. It's cute. I'm gonna that's cute. It's beautiful.
Yeah, HMs don't exist in this.
Yeah, we just have secret techniques that also have really weird and stupid names, just like all these special moves for Eevee and Pikachu.
Skydash, pushy push. Actually, it's strong push.
And I call it push.
Might as well given the names they give the moves on Eevee.
I don't even, in all honesty, the move that I kind of want to know the name of, that I don't, unfortunately, is Flash. What is Flash supposed to be in this game?
I don't actually know. Because there's not
Also, welcome.
any actually dark cave in this game.
I want want to say that was a Zubat, but I don't actually know what spawned up at the top of the screen for a second. Oh my gosh, I'm messing this up.
Yeah, if you hug the grades there to the bottom, you can avoid that trainer, even if they're looking directly at you. Because yes, trainers in this game are blind.
Yeah. So here in Tower, there's a couple of spawns that can show up. We got Cubone, we got Zubat, we got Golbat, technically Chansey, and then there's Haunter. How did that not get Oh gosh.
What is this Eevee?
This Eevee sucks.
Oh my goodness.
That's supposed to kill, I promise. I'm surprised that's actually a range at sub.
There it is.
Can.
I call that a Rick, by the way. If anyone's curious.
Oh,
Rick Gas.
Oh,
Hi,
hey,
you came back around.
Rick! Rick, you didn't give me up. You didn't let me down. Let's go.
And now we're gonna move to
You know what, I'm gonna
Ultras.
ban him. So, shoutouts to Rick Ghastly here. Very important poke right here. Mainly just because I wanted to make a joke, but it is very important. I promise.
Mostly because you need an extra poke, and we need something that can outrun a Snorlax later.
I heard another Ghastly somewhere. It's probably like in an area that I can't actually reach it at this point, so that's good.
At least you don't have to
Please
catch
tell me I'm
Haunter.
not gonna- Please tell me I can. Please tell me I'm gonna one.
Yeah, probably not.
It always sucker punches at least. Okay, there we go. There's
The other one does. This one actually doesn't always sucker punch.
No, this one's the one
Oh, is
that
it?
always sucker punches. The first one used Will-O-Wisp on me.
Oh, you're right.
actually,
You're right.
And just missed. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up this Hyper Potion. I don't exactly trust what's gonna happen heading forward.
So you're not skipping this, right?
Oh yeah. Iron, quick, tell me, am I skipping this or not?
Skipping what?
Skipping what? Oh right, there's
Only
nothing
the
to
best
skip. Oh,
cutscene in this
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Cutscene?
All
I've
right.
never watched the cutscene.
Oh, we're just gonna watch this in all its glory.
Normally we do.
So we're
This,
using the
but-
Self Scope.
Whoa!
Just a little play-by-play.
I've
of
never
what's
seen this
going on.
before.
What is that ghost? Who's that Pokemon? Oh no, it's a Marowak. Oh, Cubone, no! Okay.
It's like, come give me a hug. I can't. I'm a ghost. I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Alright,
No.
I'm skipping this.
That's so good.
Right?
Yeah, it's actually a really good cutscene.
Yeah, I've never
I was just doing that to be.
I've never
Why is
played
it
this
not
casually,
yes?
so I haven't seen any of these cutscenes.
And you are on a chain, so there's that.
Yeah. Last chance at Cubone, by the way.
Cubone.
You should probably tell them what chains are and how they work.
Yes. Iron, could you get that?
Yeah, so if you
I got a
catch
master-
like a certain thing, it's more likely to spawn. Like, so for example, Randall just caught a Ghastly, so he's more likely to see Ghastly that keeps spawning. And this could be used. This has a few nice advantages. There's certain mons you don't catch them in this category, but in like AOP, you get a for example, let's go Pikachu. You can get a Persian as an early ride in Vermilion, and so what you do is you catch. You don't have to catch them in a row, but you have to catch 5 Growlithe. So you have to, ideally getting them all in a row is nice because the chain helps you see them more frequently. Another great thing is that the more in a row you catch of a certain thing, and I think it's kind of, the percentage changes at like 2 and then 5 maybe, and then 10 and then 11. you're more likely to see the rare spawn, the 0.5% spawns. We talked about Charmander in the rock tunnel, and so we use that in those longer categories to our advantage as well.
Yep. So if you chain 11 Pokemon, so say you chain 11 straight Raticate, like Rattatas, for example, the rare encounter now becomes 50% to spawn rather than 0.5%, which we use for Hitmonlee in AOP, for example.
Yeah, or you can just get lucky and, and run into the 0.5.
Yeah, or you could just get lucky and just see both Hitmons.
That's never happened before.
No, it never happened where you see both Hitmons, luckily, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Oh, I have not actually had that. I think I had that once in a diploma run somehow.
No, I think that was Joker who had that.
I saw them both.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I've seen them both,
sorry.
but I accidentally despawned the first one because I hit a ladder.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But I was also on I was on a chain of 2, so it was like 1.5%.
Alright, so changing out our party. We're actually done with Eevee, so say goodbye to Eevee. How could you be minus attack? But you know what? It's fine.
It
You're
still
freaking
does the secret techniques though.
Oh yeah. It's still going to sit on the player character's head for the rest of the game, so don't fear. Fear not out here, all you Eevee lovers. We're still going to get a lot of Eevee content.
So
Also, Brock's in Celadon City. I forgot to mention that. Thanks for
I'm
the tip.
curious if anyone in chat has any guesses what our main will be the rest of the run.
Oh, it's obviously Ryan.
Totally, yeah.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
Rick.
Like, you saw how much it... Oh, how did that not count? I was talking to stuff. You saw how much damage it did to that Arbok? It actually had, like, an insane amount of attack. It's not supposed to have 60 plus attack.
The Rhyhorn, oh my god.
60? That's a plus attack.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be plus attack. I leveled up right after killing the Weezing, so I was just like... Really? Oh shoot, that's a lot of attack. Holy smokes.
Yeah, if you're 60, I
shouts
think
to
that's
Rick, by the way.
guaranteed.
Again, I kind of messed up my mouth.
I think 60 is guaranteed to Oko that Arbok at +2.
Yeah, so Snorlax is one of those Pokemon in the game that you need to fight it in order to catch it. Most things you could just run into and then you just start chucking balls. But we're not going to be catching any of these Mons in this category. But we do need to catch a bunch of them in the longer catch-em-all style categories.
The ones you actually have to fight are like Mewtwo, the 3 legendary birds.
Why
And
is there an
Snorlax. Eevee!
Unfortunately, catching an Eevee does not help when you're playing Eevee.
You can get
If I was
Flareon.
playing Pika, I would catch it. But Psyduck does help. So we're gonna catch a Psyduck here.
Yeah, getting Psyduck's really good.
So right now I'm kind of like finishing up my planning on my catch route, basically. Because here there's a couple of things that can show up and sometimes don't, so... It's a really good time to just kind of finalize what I'm actually going to be doing to get to 50 Pokemon. Psyduck is a really good contributor to the cause. It's about as good as it's going to get here. Actually, no, there's another poke that's even better. That is more or less mandatory. Not Psyduck again. Not another Psyduck. Because, as you can tell, you're kind of getting a little bit of a comparison. Oh, there it is, right there. Between the player character on Rhyhorn and, like, the support trainer. We're not going all that fast right now.
Not yet.
But with
We're about to.
We're going to be flying like the wind.
Ponyta is not strong enough to hold our weight, so we have to evolve it first.
Yeah, that's why we have the lure on, actually. Because lures get it to the higher level that it can spawn at, and that's level 39. Ponyta evolves at level 40, and thank goodness we have rare candies. We've been picking up a couple of them throughout the run, so we're gonna pop one right away.
Which actually works here because we also just evolved our Ghastly.
Really want to see a Pidgey, personally.
Pidgey would be really good. Pidgey and Doduo would be fantastic, and you're good.
Are your catches even or odd right now?
Currently
Oh yeah,
they're
so
odd.
getting the Pidgey would
That's
be really
the main
huge.
reason.
Oh, there's Pidgeotto.
That being said, I might actually be willing to catch that Yoda. Probably won't do it, but... Yeah, no, I don't think I need it. If I don't get Pidgey, that's fine.
Is your plan to like what, 51?
My plan right now is actually technically 49, but it's okay. I can just do like 9 tails if needed.
Yeah.
If all else fails. But I do want to get Pidgey. Dodo would also be good. But yeah, here's our glorious new ride. Yes!
There it is.
Alright,
There's one more
Pidgey.
bird we want to get here, though. Ideally.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that one here, and that's okay.
Not with that attitude.
That's true, I could get it.
Just use
anyways.
Pidgeotto instead. Actually, don't.
Okay, so... Oh, Pidgey's in my party. That actually works.
I
Okay.
think we calculated that Pidgeot Air Slash is just as bad as Rapidash.
Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye, help trainer. It's time to move on. Dodo would have been an option, but we did not get one. That's okay. Just for those checking in on poke count, I am at 40 pokes, and that's actually pretty much the normal amount to have when you're heading into Fuchsia City, where we can go take on well, we don't have 50 pokes, where we can go check on Koga's gym. Just kind of see how he's doing or something.
Yeah, so-
I don't know. I'm not gonna actually.
So
do
I'm
that.
guessing you get coughing and Tentacool.
Yeah, no, coughing and our mystery new main.
Oh, okay. You don't need. Yeah,
Spoiler
so you don't
alert,
need
I have
Tentacool.
the
Okay.
mystery new main yet.
No tense is
Just
always nice.
coughing And the other guy.
Yeah.
Could always get a
Pokeball
Magmar.
Still. Oh yeah, because you still need
I
Machoke.
mean,
Yeah.
sure, I could do a Magmar, yeah. Yeah, no, I still need Machoke. That's kind of what's holding me up here. I should get Machoke off of the
You should,
bench, so
yeah.
that's good.
If not, the other
And
main.
Pidgey's already in my party. Pidgey needs a little bit of experience from catches to get to Pidgeot, and I have 2 catches to do, so I'll be good.
Swimmy swim.
Swimmy swim.
Imagine if they actually gave us Swimmy Swim.
No, it would totally not be like. I wouldn't be.
I wouldn't either.
For some reason, but jeez, what is swimmy swim? What we really need is just like to name every move that we're going to be using throughout the run with whatever stupid names we can come up with. I'm looking for the main.
It's a
level.
Chansey.
Nice Chansey.
Oh, it's Starmie!
Starmie!
Get it!
Okay, well we found our main.
You can teach
We found our
Psychic
main,
and
but not
Saffron.
the first evolution of it, which is what we want. So yes, we actually main Starmie the back half of the run.
What the heck?
So fun fact, there's a really meme category that Razor and I have both done. It's called Minimum Evos.
Hey, I backed out of that one after a little while because
Oh.
nothing spawned.
Oh, there it is.
But that run, it's a catch 'em all single player, but you cannot, if you can catch the evolution, you must catch it. You can't evolve it, so you actually have to catch Starmie.
Ugh. Ugh.
So mini
I can't
buzz
believe
diploma
y'all
when?
went insane about this.
It sounds like hell.
Uh,
Probably not as
I
bad
actually
as
got a
Indigo's
bunch
here.
of good
No, I would
response
actually
here.
imagine it's a lot better than.
Chansey,
Because at that point,
and,
only one
the
person
other
actually
one,
has to get Dragonair.
jeez.
I do think both go to the route, and whoever gets Dratini first moves forward.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care enough. I'll leave that route to y'all. To shout out some other members of the community who are crazy enough to do something like that. I got a shout out here.
Would
Mans
Fury actually do
is
that?
Borderline insane.
Oh, he would do
totally
it
do
definitely.
Mini Buzz Diploma. 100,000,000%. Also, let's go into Cinnabar Mansion. For those of you who track what Pokemon games do normally, we're in here because we need to catch coffee, but we're going to be traversing the hazardous floor that...
There it is.
Oh, there's a coffin right there. Sure, let's change my party now. Why not?
Yeah, I think you have Rhyhorn in there still. Yeah.
Also, shoutouts to how good our stars are. Oh boy.
Okay, that's good.
Holy!
Oh, actually, this one's
That's
actually pretty
good.
That's really good.
This
What
is
was the
actually a good
CP
start
on
for
it? It
us.
was pretty...
It's 1085, so I was thinking it's probably fine. I'll let y'all talk about it while I do some menuing here.
Yeah.
About what?
What are
That
we looking
star's
for with this
kind of
star?
cracked.
Yeah, so your special attack could be, like, when you level up to 44, it could be, like, anywhere from, like, the low 70s.
Minimum is
Mid-70s?
72.
Yeah, to, but, like, in the high 80s, so...
Yeah, the fact that
Yeah, the exact
we were at
special attack
90 in the low well, almost mid 90s at 46. Like, the Starmie is extremely good. Both, it's very fast, but also hits very hard, like a very high special attack, which is the two you want.
Yeah, speed is a little less important, but it's much easier to hit the speed threshold.
I don't think there's any way this thing doesn't hit 140.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Like,
Oh, you're saying 140.
You-
That's a speed threshold later.
you
yeah.
might hit 140 by Rival
I
5,
might.
which would mean you could skip the X speed.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that will happen, but it's certainly possible.
I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed if you hit max, but you're not quite there. I've had as much as 101 after 46, which is nuts.
101. Jeez.
Yeah. I think, what was it, like a week ago I had 101 and 93.
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, like, this was by far the thing I was most scared of for the marathon. Because, like, every time I do practice or something like that, I just get, like, 72 or 73 special attack. At
Just
40
a bad
level
start,
43.
yeah.
I'm just like, and I just feel so bad. Like, those are the ones where the IV's so low on your special attack where you just kind of have to second guess yourself. Did I actually, like, sync Modest? Which is something from WoW.
Shout outs to Joker for setting for quiet.
No, he didn't.
just
No,
set
you're right.
quiet.
He forgot
just
to set and he got a quiet.
Star naturally. Yeah. By the way, what did I mean by sync modest? Did we talk
We
about
did
that?
not. So you might have noticed when we very first went into Celadon City, we talked to a lady and set, well, you can set your natures. It sets for all of the Pokemon you catch for the rest of that day. We set for Modest, which guarantees a Modest nature plus special attack minus attack for every single Pokemon we catch the rest of the way. Starmie being a massive special attacker, Modest is the best nature we could give it. We don't use attack on it.
Just to give y'all an idea of how long that modest sync is going to last. For one thing, the rest of the run, but currently the switch clock is probably at about 1:30 a.m. So technically have like another 22 hours or so.
How did you dodge that?
No, I knew that was going to be fine.
Does he not see all the way over
Just
there?
wanted to look cool. No, he does. But I knew the timing was going to be.
You're not going to
It was a little
revive
close
your
enough.
Psyduck?
Nah, Psyduck's close enough to evolve. I'll get a free heal later anyways, it's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a secret key, so we're good on that. We're gonna head on over to Fight Lane. Oh yeah, by the way, it's time to go fight some gyms. Welcome back to the gym thing. Because we do need to get 8 gym badges. We're at 2 right now, so let's go get number 3.
Which should be number 7. But
I just want to stress that this is going to be our 3rd gym badge. No matter what the game tells you, do not let the game of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee gaslight you into thinking this is actually gym number 7.
yeah, I think the rival after you beat Blaine talks to, and he's like, how many badges do you have? 7. Oh, awesome.
Also, the game actually quizzes you on how many gym badges you need. The answer is 8. Unfortunately, a lot of these options are not the default options, so I kind of have to manually switch the answer to the correct answer. Yeah, it's Tombstone. Okay, this one...
The actual name of the move is Tombstoner.
Who are we battling? Shoutouts to the shocked Eevee face that's coming up right here. Look at that! It's a shocked Pikachu, so we probably should have played Let's Go Pikachu for the mean value, just for that. If it's not clear enough by how I've been acting this entire time, I like Pika more than Eevee, but it's okay.
It's fine, no one's perfect. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, here we go. Here's the blind fight.
I generally don't mind Pika. I just far prefer Eevee.
Your fight?
Alright, pretty normal fight.
Yeah, the Magmar is very likely to go for Confused Ray, so you almost always have to take a turn to heal, but the confusion. But you can just get Flamethrower immediately, which is pretty good.
Yeah. You can also get burnt by Flamethrower, which is just
Very cringe.
so boring. And sometimes you can be outsped by this Rapidash here. I'm fine, because I had a really good start, but if you are outsped, you can get hit by Flare Blitz, you can get crit, you can get burnt, it can really suck. So yeah, shoutouts to the dog that was Arcanine, by the way. I forgot to mention. We killed another dog.
It's not the last time we'll see one. Nope.
Really?
There's one in Victory Road.
There's one in VR.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. There's another Arcanine there. You would think I would know this. And instead I'm just like, wait, really? No way. Oh shoot, you're right. So the game tried to gaslight us into thinking we have 7 gym badges. Unfortunately, we don't. We gotta go get some more gym badges to get to 7, so let's go get another one. Remember when this guy like waved to us back at like the probably like 50-minute mark or something like that? Yeah, this is the gym requirement, by the way. There's no other way to get to the gym, so it's kind of a null gym requirement.
Basically just have to
Some of
have
the gym
chop
requirements
down,
are...
aka cut.
Yeah. Some of the gym requirements are trivial, like this one. Some of them are kind of mildly annoying, like Brock and Misty's. but are things that you're probably going to get along the way anyway.
Wow, you got it first try.
Whoa! I completely forgot to mention this. Iron, how lucky was that?
You had a 100% chance of getting it.
Wait, what? No way!
Yeah, in this game, unlike Gen 1 and Gen 3, well, Gen 1 and then the Fire Red Leaf Green remakes, the cans in here are guaranteed.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Be like, oh no, what can we do here? We can lose so much time. I mean, technically, you actually can lose time if you accidentally just walk into the optional.
Just randomly hit one of the optional trainers in here, yeah.
Or even worse, when you're trying to like talk to the center can, you accidentally talk to the sailor.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's the one that feels really bad. I've done both of those, and I hate to admit
Also,
that.
shout out to being 20 levels higher than his pokes.
Yeah.
This is part of why we delay Surge so late. We get Starmie.
Yeah.
Outspeeds, Scald just kills everything.
Yeah, another thing is if you actually do Surge when the game kind of prompts you, kind of like asks you to do it with the guy waving at you, after you leave, Misty's going to come out and try to show you how to go through Diglett's cave to go back to Pewter.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. In fact, we even have Fly if we really want to go to Pewter for some reason. We don't.
It's kind of painful to have to do that. I've had to do that a couple times when I've forgotten to teach T-Bolt on Pika on accident.
Yeah, you can technically play the game without Thunderbolt, but...
I was minus attack. I wasn't gonna try it.
Hard. Oh yeah, no, definitely. You definitely don't try it that way. So, little menu here. We got Thunderbolt, so we're gonna go complete Starmie's moveset. Unfortunately, Recover's not very helpful.
Nope.
But Thunderbolt is.
Why does Starmie get Thunderbolt?
It's always gotten Thunderbolt.
It has, I know.
Yeah.
But why?
Beats me. I don't mind.
Right.
I mean, in Gen 1 runs, Nidoking gets Thunderbolt.
Nidoking can get
That's the one I'm
T-Bolt,
confused
yes. So can Rhydon.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. This is very important. This is the most difficult and most important gym requirement.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna kind of slow mash through this just to... because this is gonna be a really hard puzzle. We only let trainers with cute Pokemon enter the gym. Tell me, which poke out of this might be cute? Coughing? Alright, you're on. Whoa, it's cute! Alright, yeah. This girl, she knows. She knows.
If you did match through, you'll notice that she rubbed her face in its cute body. Yes.
Wait, really?
You can literally show her any Pokemon, and she says anything is cute.
Yeah,
you could literally show her a Trubbish, and she'd say, "Oh wow, that's cute."
Trubbish. Honestly, Trubbish is cute in its weird, like, messed up way.
Even though it's a pile of garbage, quite literally.
Garbodor is not cute.
No, Garbodor is not.
Yeah, unfortunately. Garbodor in, like, the Sun and Moon anime is, like, kind of okay. But that's just because it's Team Skull, and Team Skull is just a bunch of dummies.
I mean, true.
Shoutouts to Team Skull. We kind of forgot to talk about our favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon's actually from Gen 7. It's Rowlet.
Rowlet's good.
And mine is Ivysaur.
Decadui is nice.
Ivysaur, I don't know about that one. I would say that's kind of bad taste, but that's okay. You're forgiven.
Dragonair best poke.
Razor's absolute favorite.
I love Dragonair. It's fantastic. I would have been quite happy if it never
both
evoed.
Ironically and unironically.
Also, why didn't they just make Dragonite shiny pink instead of green?
What is Dragonite's shiny supposed to look
It's
like?
green.
Oh, why is it puke green? Every Gen 1 shiny's puke green.
Literally, all the Gen 1 shinies are not good except for Dratini and Dragonair. Make it make sense. Well, okay. Ninetales is actually really good.
Oh yeah, Ninetales has a good shiny. Speaking of shinies, by the way, this is the last chance we're gonna get to see a shiny coming up here. So, cross your fingers, I guess? I don't know.
Have you ever gotten a shiny gift?
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Can you? I thought those were shiny ones.
No.
Oh, you can. Okay.
I know that because the very first AOP run I ever did, the gift chart was a shiny.
Seriously? Alright, here's our last, like, I would consider legitimate chance at a shiny.
And I'm sorry, Greta, I didn't actually trade that to you. I deleted the file beforehand.
What? You monster!
I
No,
deleted the file
shinies
before
were shiny
I even
safe
thought about it.
files.
I'm like, oh, shoot. Oops, I should have just traded that to you. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Greta Ice Vixen.
I didn't even realize it was shiny because, like, Charmander and Charmeleon's shinies are very similar to the normal. And me and chat were like,
I
wait,
once
is that
had a-
shiny? What? And then we get to the Dragonite, I'm like, no shot. Just a nice black Chars.
I once caught, like, Charmander, Mankey, and Sandshrew on Route 3 in a Pika run, and then I went into Rock Tunnel, and, like, the first thing that spawns is shiny Char, and I accidentally run into it. It's like, oh, hey, a shiny. Well, I gotta run. Because it's not helpful.
Shiny Chars. Like, shiny Charizard's kind of cool. I like that it's black. Never mind, its Mega Evolution is black anyway. Well, one of them
Alright,
is.
Here's a... This is a new fight in Pokemon Let's Go. We're gonna fight Blue. For some reason. He just really wants us to be prepared for Sylph. I don't understand it, but whatever. The game's making us fight this Exeggutor, so... Rapidash is gonna go kill this Exeggutor.
Yep, so the reason we're actually using Rapidash here is this is the only fight. In fact, this is the only Pokemon. The Exeggutor is the only Pokemon that we do not hit for neutral damage. The only one.
Huh, you're right. I didn't even think about it that way. But yeah, we need a helping hand to take out that
Yeah,
Exeggutor.
that just shows the coverage that this Starmie has. It's so good.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't get ice. You can't get
As far
ice
as
beam
actions.
very easily. So
No.
Yeah.
Although when I did the Vaporeon alt main, you get Ice Beam because, like, otherwise you only have Scald, and that's not good enough. I'm sorry.
Technically, you can get Blizzard in Victory Road. That's not too bad.
Yeah, but that's way too late by that point.
No.
it's also so inaccurate.
Blizzard is Blizzard, of course.
Never mind that you have a base
Also,
60
shouts to
speed, so you
Archer.
like sometimes you actually have to go +4 on speed.
For those of you who weren't tracking the text, I wasn't either. We're fighting Archer, and he's got backup.
Oh
We've
yay!
got backup of our own too. Well, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna be generous and call this Cubone back.
Yeah. So our rival Trace, can he be kind?
Yeah, can you also evolve your Cubone? It's level 36.
Right?
Yeah, it's level 36. What are you doing, Trace?
This is
So
Not
go
the
boom, no
best.
protect, please.
Okay. Okay. Okay, this is one of the variants of this Archer fight that you sometimes see. And it should end in this Raticate dying on this turn. Should. Okay, it does not. Oh.
Electro,
Alright,
can you go boom?
I'm kind of stuck in a heal loop, by the way, because of this electrode. Can you just please use self-destruct? No! What are you...
Wow, Eradicate before Electrode.
Wow! You actually bone mine the
Electrode's
rat.
still alive.
Why?
What are you doing? Trace, what
Now
are
it's
you doing,
2v1,
bro?
but he still has to heal because Electrode speeds.
Yeah, I'm still kind of heal looped. Please just, thank you. Oh my gosh.
I've
What
never
was
seen it go
that?
for that many T-volts in a row.
What? It could have even been worse. Q1 could have just missed on Electro.
Yeah, because it's 90% to hit.
Oh my gosh. Well, Q-Mode sorta
It killed two things.
because its main job is to kill Raticate, and it technically did
It
that.
did. It like without Cubone there, we would have been in a lot of trouble.
Protect.
Oh.
Classic.
And this is why a lot of us Let's Go runners don't like this fight. Ideally, you get self-destruct,
I'm
no
tired.
protect, turn 1.
Alright, well, there's the Archer double fight, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a time. I mean,
I'm a
at
little
least you
tired
got a
now
free
after that
heal
one.
out of it, right?
That is true, you do... Psyduck's coming back now, by the way. You get a free heal after this
Actually,
fight, so-
before the fight.
Is it before?
No,
it's
it is
not
after.
before.
You're right. You're right.
Otherwise, Psyduck will- Yeah. We're gonna
It
be
is
sending
after
out
because you
Psyduck on
get
Jet
free.
Jet
Like you're
James.
always fully healed going into the J&J. You're right.
Yeah. Oh hey, that grunt drops something. It's a card key. That's very helpful. That's the whole reason to do that fight. That fight that took probably like 3 minutes.
Yup.
The slowest fight in the game, as I call it.
Yeah, that fight can go sideways real fast. If that paralyzed, that could have.
Paralyze, miss.
Crit.
There's ways for. There's a lot
Oh,
of
hey,
things
Archer,
that can
we should
happen.
beat you. Why are you coming
Stormy can
back again?
Stop fighting me. Oh, okay, actually, thanks, bro. Thanks, Trace.
Wait, Trace actually being kind? What?
Honestly, my question about that is just like, did Trace like evolve his Cubone? How, just realistically, how is he leading it? Is he leading the Cubone still?
I
Going
think
up
you
against
realize,
Archer?
okay,
What is
I
going
wasn't
on?
to help that first time around. I need to quickly candy and evolve it.
I mean, the Cubone probably got enough experience off of that Archer double fight. There were like a lot of high experience pokes in there. I think it just naturally evolved or something. So shoutouts to Psyduck, by the way. I don't really care what happens on this turn here. If anything, I kind of don't mind just watching Psyduck die again. Now that it's leveled up, it's gonna evolve. Oh, why would you do that?
Because yes, in this game, things will still evolve even if their HP is 0.
Yeah, they just stay fainted after that.
Prior games, they wouldn't do that, actually. Nope.
No, I thought that. Okay. I don't actually remember.
Earlier
they're
gens,
still
if
doing it.
you were fainted, it would not evolve.
I thought it just evolves anyways and you just revive in Gen 1.
With the stone, yeah, but
I don't remember this. I gotta review my Gen 1 stuff.
I think that was even like that in Gen 3.
No, in Gen 3 it evolves, but it just stays fainted.
Okay, it might have been Gen
I've
1,
had
Gen
that
2.
happen to me in,
I'm almost certain it was like that in Gen 2.
If anyone in chat knows that, could use a phone a friend here.
I know Gen 1 was like that.
Poll the audience. I don't know. Also, here's Giovanni. Now that we have Starmie, that Persian's not going to hurt us nearly as much as it did earlier. Still have to set up
Yeah, he usually just goes for fake out turn 1, so setting up makes sense anyway.
Yeah, it can slash, but you also just don't take as much damage from slash as earlier. I've actually had fake out, you know, in Pika on the first Giovanni fight, where it like crits and it does like half of Pikachu's HP. It's
Yeah.
just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Hi. What did we do to you? We're just setting up. Anyways, the game really wants you to get the Master Ball, so we're gonna go get the Master Ball, even though we already... Well, we're not actually at 50 pokes yet, but... We're well on our way. So we're not actually gonna use that Master Ball.
Nope. You use it in Diploma or AOP, but
Yeah. Just make one of the really hard catches really easy.
namely Mewtwo.
And when I say really easy, it's just guaranteed. Yeah, usually Mewtwo. Sometimes there's other things you can master.
I've tried Master Balling the Mewtwo, but that thing just non-stop attacks.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done
Like,
that.
it's really easy to get excellence on it, but it never stops attacking.
So here's poke number 49. Actually, no, this is 48. I still don't have Pidgeot, but I will get it off of Sabrina.
Hello, Larpus.
So here's poke number 48. 28 would be so.
Lapras is actually probably one of the best water types in the entire game. Like, water ice is just such a good combo. Mostly because, hey, it's actually bulky when ice is usually really frail.
Yeah. And we're gonna see that. We're gonna learn that the hard way. Also, here's poke number 49.
Yeah, because you have to
This
set
will
up.
Count down to 50.
Although it's more to set up
Porygon.
against the Jinx on Lorelei rather than her Lapras.
Both.
More likely to actually +2 on, like, Oko the Lapras at +4. Largely because you're using T-Bolt and not Scald, but I digress.
Going on a bit of a shopping spree. I don't need this special defenses here.
I think you might not have enough X special attacks.
Do we
100?
not use
Yeah,
100?
I see. Do we not?
We don't even have enough
Yeah, no,
fights to
100
use
is a
them.
lot. Okay, here's Sabrina's gym puzzle. This one's one where we just naturally beat it. It's basically Misty's gym challenge, but
Yep.
a little bit higher level.
And you'll notice the requirement to get in here, you have to have a level 45 poke. We already do.
Yeah, we actually have two. We have Weezing
We
as
do.
well. Normally it's just Starmie, but sometimes you get a Leered coughing, and then that would need it as well.
Or Grimer if you're on Pika.
Or yeah, Grimer Muck. Actually, no, it's always going to be Muck.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
would
point of
be.
the game. Here's Sabrina's gym. A bunch of teleporters. I have it written out in my notes because I literally can't remember the pattern. So I just write it out. Unfortunately, you're usually waiting for the spinner here to spin to go up. As well as this one. This one usually spins. Oh my gosh. As you
Little spooky there.
Almost had a little bit of an oopsie there. Almost.
So this is actually one of the occasions where we will actually set up an X speed early.
Oh yeah,
Reason being,
you're right.
every other X item in this game, aside from speed, takes effect immediately. The speed boost from X speed doesn't apply until the next turn. Which we will use
Really?
later on. Assuming, of course, you don't hit 140 speed for the rival fight right before Victory Road to outspeed the Raichu.
I did not need that burn.
If you do, it's a non-issue and you can just forget X speed, but...
Okay, there's Pidgeotto hitting level 41, so yeah. As long as I don't accidentally cancel the Evo for it. It's pretty hard to accidentally cancel an
Yep.
evolution.
Yeah, canceling evos is weird in this game. That you have to hit B like almost immediately. If you wait like even 5 seconds, like the animation will still be going and the Pokemon will be like flying in the air, whatever the evolution is, but you won't be able to cancel it at that point. How do I know this?
I almost
I
wanted to
experienced it.
demonstrate it. So yeah, there's a Sabrina fight. We're at 50 Pokemon once I actually roll Pidgeot. And we're good to go for Koga's gym. The infamous gym challenge in this
It's at
game.
this point you can't cancel.
Yeah, there's a Pidgeot. There's poke number 50. For anyone keeping score, I can probably read off all of these pokes if you want, or anything like that, but the main point is we're at 50 Pokemon. And now we're heading on out. We're heading on over to Koga's gym. We're also going to do just some party management, just do some inventorying, basically. Because we got a menu to do here. We don't really need any of these pokes anymore, so goodbye to pretty much everything. That's not what I wanted to do. Go, level up to 49.
Not healing?
A little bit of a convenient time to do that. I already
No, you
did.
didn't.
No, you
Did I
didn't.
not? Oh. Okay, that's a good catch.
Moonblast would have killed.
I don't know. He had like 50 HP.
Might have.
I just healed at that point.
It might not have, but
Did I?
crit definitely would have.
Self-destruct would have.
Speaking of,
I think Moonblast doesn't
I-
kill.
so yesterday I actually got Boom turn 1,
Hey, yo.
but Muck still went for Protect.
Oh, yeah, no, that sometimes happens. Protect is a very annoying move, even
It's
though we
why
haven't really seen it in full effect.
why a lot of
but,
us hate
welcome
this
to
gym.
Protect the gym.
Everything in here has
Welcome to
protect.
Protect the gym.
yes.
Yet you do not get a protect TM from Koga.
And no, Koga is not the real gym leader here. Kaden is,
That's
and I
true.
will die on this hill.
Oh, yeah. I just really want to shout out some of our community members. Fierist already shouted out earlier, but I'm going to do it again. Also, I want to shout out Jay Tattles as well. Yeah, I really did forget to heal. Thanks for reminding me. They really love this fight. This fight goes out to them.
This fight destroyed me in the freaking tourney, alright?
Oh, it's destroyed everybody
Yes.
at some point or another. That's the muck. Oh gosh. Alright.
Minimize,
There's
protect,
one move we really don't want to
moonblast,
see at some point.
and there it is. Please,
okay.
just thank you.
Oh,
We're good.
that was easy.
Yeah, that thing can go minimize, protect, and then it's just... It makes it really, really difficult.
Yeah, minimize, protect, toxic at some point.
Yep.
Oh yeah, more minimize.
After the
protect.
first minimize,
And-
you were
and all of a sudden-
77% to hit.
All of a sudden, you just like have 0 psychics.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's like, wait, what?
It's actually why the Archer 2 fight on Haunter is an absolute nightmare. You have to
all things
leave.
are really weird.
You have to leave Muck alive for last. But because of minimize and protect, it's fun.
Here's Koga. He's the gym leader here. The actual one, the really bad fight is Caden, because that one can basically just
Yes.
kill you. This one's the bad fight in the sense of there's so many pokes that you have to go through, and they all have protect.
That's a normal turn one. What was your special attack?
I have like way too much special attacks. I can scold everything on this gym.
Did you catch your speed?
Fuck, obviously. It's in the 130s. I don't think it's gonna hit 140.
Probably not.
I get another chance to check before it matters.
Yeah, you do hit in Geo, so that's fine.
Yeah, normally you're actually using some of your psychics here, and potentially multiple on each poke because it protects. I do have to psychic the muck, but if it does protect, I'm fine enough on psychic count. Why would you protect? Just because I said you can doesn't mean I was asking for it.
Yeah, this gym, because everything has protect, you can lose turns for no reason. And there's nothing you can really do about it. It's so painful.
Yeah, I would consider that like a slightly above average gym, probably.
I would say average, you get 2 protects outside of the normal that you need.
Yeah, I think I got 2 bad protects.
It gets really annoying if you get like all of them.
2 or 3. Oh yeah, no. If you get a bunch and you're also using psych, and you also have bad special attack, and you're just spamming psychic on Koga,
Or it goes like, or
feels bad.
toxic and then protect on everything. Or worse, double protect.
yeah, we have some fond memories of Koga.
Mm-hmm.
Koga fights in the past. With that, I'm just going to menu here. Now, head over to Vernon City. There's a gym here, by the way. It's been a while since we were in Viridian City, but let's go fight the gym. Iron, any guesses as to who we got? Oh, hey Trace. Wait, Trace, what's going on?
Open Sesame doesn't work that way.
Okay, let's go to talk to Professor. Oh, hey Blue, you're back.
So Blue's the gym leader, right?
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got a bunch of Megastones. Those are in the game. Held items are not a thing in this game, but you can still mega evolve. It's kind of slow to do that. So, well, I mean, Starmie can't mega, but even if it could, we wouldn't. So, let's head on over. Now the gym should be open. Yeah.
And for those wondering why we're riding back up instead of flying, it's because as long as you don't dismount the ride poke, it's actually faster to ride back up than fly.
Yep. Also, it's time to go do this gym. That's the Tamer Palm.
So you're just gonna do what? Psychic Stomp?
Yeah, I'm not gonna want to.
What, you don't want to risk Hydro?
Not on this.
No,
one.
not on a marathon run.
If I was on PV pace, oh, I'd absolutely YOLO it. And if I die, it's not too bad of a backup.
I mean, this is 302, 303 pace.
Yeah. So we're doing fine out here. Normally you can just talk to this guy. Kind of
Shout outs to the times when a
too bad.
top 5 time was still 310.
Man, send me back to the top 5 pace.
Yeah, it'd be top 5.
Just to put it out there, this is definitely sub-estimate. Also, that was not supposed to actually kill without Rapidash help, but sure, I don't mind that. So,
What
we're just
was
kind of
that
fighting our way through the
range?
gym.
Shouldn't have been that good.
It's probably not a good range. Psychic on Nidoking's always a pretty bad range.
Yeah.
Even with a good star. So I just got lucky with that. Not that it would have mattered, but yeah. Here you get the choice between 2 trainers to fight. One of them is going to be optional. We choose this one because Graveler doesn't have Protect. The other one does. It's a Sand Slash.
It's just one Pokemon, right?
Yeah, it's just one Pokemon. I hit it once by accident. So I just kind of stopped for a second. I've been doing a lot of that stop thinking for a second so far tonight.
Yeah, I feel you.
We've been doing pretty fine, and y'all kind of bailed me out.
So see,
a couple
Psychic
times.
ranges at 49. 13 and 16 would have been 144.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in the
There's
most
no
right
way.
now. I want to say I'm at like 135 maybe right now.
Yeah,
Also,
that
here's
might
the
have been like a
G1
3 or
fight.
4
Normally
or
you do this
16, maybe 5
fight
or
with
16.
One controller and normally you do this fight one controller because 2 controller fights are pretty slow. Even if what happens here hopefully actually happens.
Yep.
Where Rapidash dies.
That's normal. It's just a quick heal. Well, it's a quick revive right after this.
Yeah, there is this mechanic in Let's Go called Power of Love, which if a Pokemon has acquired enough friendship, it can do things like survive a hit that would otherwise knock it out, or it can heal off status conditions, and sometimes Rapidash could survive there, which is actually slower.
Alright, what do we got on Starmie at this point? Level 50?
139 speed, barely misses.
That's okay.
But 137 special attack
I
is
can
really
speed
good.
tie the Raichu if I want to be funny.
So you'll hit 51 before Lorelei. That should be a +4.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely +4 on Lorelei.
And you're 137 now, so you should be about 140.
Yeah, Randall is already almost at that threshold you need for special attack that you need for Lance. So
Yeah, Lance's Dragonite, you need 140 special attack.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
well on my
You'll
special
easily
attack.
handle that.
but can you skip X speed on Rival?
No. We're 1 speed
I
shy.
can't.
Oh,
I'm speed tied with the Raichu right now. I could be funny and try to do it anyways, but I like straight up just wipe if I lose.
Yes.
So let's just say
That
we're not
or he
gonna do
just
that out
casually misses Thunder. That can
yeah,
happen,
Thunder
right?
is what I was thinking of it at Thunder.
here. Or that. Oh, actually, yeah, no, you're right. 30% chance at miss, so technically you could. I'm not actually.
30%
It's
chance
like a
to miss
2/3
equals
yellow
100% chance to hit.
Do you have any quick candies?
No.
No, unfortunately,
Yeah,
this
there's AV
is.
candies if you want to like force AVs on your pokes, but that's you kind of have to catch really evolved type stuff.
Or go on
to
chain. I
actually
think
get
chains
those,
you get them
and
too, but
we
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
do
think
that.
you get any smarter quick candies than any percent.
Yeah, you should not at least.
I've definitely
You
gotten
catch
AV
some
candy
really
before,
weird
but
stuff, maybe.
it's when you catch weird stuff
Yeah, I've
like
had
Magmar.
Yeah, I've had special attack candies, speed candies before in any percent. But that's more from like doing things that you normally don't do. Because I am an expert at doing really weird things.
So the reason we
Yeah, that's
have Rapidash
nice.
in slot 2 here, outside of the fact that it is our ride poke, so that helps us move really fast, is it guarantees either Vileplume or Marowak comes out second, which allows us to now set up X speed here, so that when we do have the Raichu come out, we are actually faster. Mostly because, like, thanks to speed taking an extra turn to actually set up.
Yeah, so even
It'd be
though
nice
you
if
set
it
up
was
an X
immediate,
speed-
but
yeah, even though you set up the X speed on the turn that you knock out the Raichu, it doesn't take effect until after that turn. So
The Raichu would still be
Yeah.
speed tied. So I still could go first, but leaving something like that up to chances is a bad idea.
time to once see Naomi. No.
I could. I probably am tanky enough to actually
You probably
survive
are.
at least one pump.
And even then, all it is Skull turn 1.
And oh yeah, there's Etchy's version of the 1C Naomi fight. I could do that as well.
That's actually the safer version of it.
And it's boring. We're not doing that. Shout out to Etchy. He's the record holder here in this category,
For both games.
and he's actually going to be running Let's Go for not for Pika, just
He used to
just
be.
Eevee nowadays. Yeah, he used to be for the longest time,
That's how you took over.
but now he's running Pokemon Let's Go at GDQ, so it's going to be really epic. It's been a while since we've been back there.
It's been a long time since we've been back there.
So, this is the reason why we got all these badges, by the way. There's no way to skip the badge checks, and they actually do check your badge. Check for badges.
Unlike in
Whatever
BDSP.
they're calling out. Yeah. The Sinnoh Elite Four do not actually check your badges. As long as you get there, they will let you in. They do not care. They messed that up. So, I don't actually.
Just a casual 15-minute glitch run.
Oh yeah. I think that's the second fastest glitched game. And, well, technically, yellow and red. I guess they count as different games. I don't know. But anyways, here's Naomi. For those of you who were hoping to see a Kangaskhan earlier and were disappointed with just the one fight that we had against a Kangaskhan, here's another one. And we're 2v1ing it, because it's actually kind of a hard fight.
And it's very bulky.
Alright. Goodbye, thanks, man. I honestly, like, I have what's the 137 special
Yeah.
attack, right? I kind of want to do something stupid here.
Uh-oh.
Hypno.
Because the Hypno's not actually that hard to... It doesn't actually do that much if you do miss Hydro Pump or anything like that, so I kind of want to just pump it. It's like a half decent range. It's not actually 50-50. It's still worse.
It's like
than
6 or
50%,
7 to the 17, 16 right now. I think.
But there's a chance I one-shot with Hydro Pump here, so I'm just gonna do that. Have to set up first, though. So, here's Juggler, my notes say Nelson. I don't even know the names of these trains. Unfortunately, we do actually have to do some fights here in Victor Road, and they're not pushovers at this point in the game.
Only thing I even use my nose for is ranges, and that's it.
Alright, I missed the range, but it's fine. Oh, there's the Awakenings.
Close.
Alright, it's the same as if I just two-shot with Thunderbolt, so it's fine.
Could have been a little bit sore if you missed, but not a big deal.
Yeah. Miss, but then hit and hit the range is faster than doing two Thunderbolts technically.
True.
Technically. It's kind of funny if that does happen. Ooh, nice. Every time you do a fight, you kind of reset the spinner cycle, so if you talk to the juggler there before the black belt actually like turns off screen, you can actually just pass him correct really quickly.
Time to go get Moltres,
Window for
right?
that's not like insane. Oh my gosh.
You have a Master Ball.
I do have a Master Ball. I forgot to heal Starmie, so I probably shouldn't, but... Do y'all want to see a shiny? A shiny Moltres. If you do, you want to talk to Jay Tattles. He's actually pulled it off somehow.
Wait, he actually got a shiny Moltres?
I think
What?
he was doing a practice run, but yeah.
Yeah, he was just doing some practice. Unfortunately, it doesn't show it's shiny in the cutscene.
No, it doesn't.
Each legendary bird has a cutscene. Also, yeah,
That's a trainer
that's
skip.
stuff.
That is the Alexa skip.
Technically, you can actually...
And that is the one that most people
Technically-
still find rather nerve-wracking. Even though it's easier.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still
Then
not
Route
that good
6.
at it. What? No, it's not. How, there's no... What?
I actually find it easier
That's
than Route
not
6.
It's hard.
In my
in
opinion.
6. Route 6, you can kind of stutter step your way through it, but... Which is slow, but...
Alright, good.
Lex is the one that's more nerve-wracking because you're like 3 hours into the freaking run.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if you hit her, it's just an extra minute and a half slow.
Whoops, that's fine. Using Psychic there, I'm not supposed to be using Psychic. but
It's
that's
fine, just scald the Onyx.
No, I don't even need to do that.
Mm.
Because I'm just going to 2C Elite 4. I'm going to 2v1 the Elite 4, so I should be fine with that.
True, you do
that's
get...
something burnt.
Well, you probably have to T-bolt the Golbat on Agatha then.
No, I
Do you have enough?
Because I'm going to be scalding on, like, the... Gengar. I don't
Oh,
know.
you're gonna go +4 and just scald? Okay.
Yeah.
Skips turnaround, so that's fair.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Just to quickly talk about the category name, NMS, I don't know if it shows on the layout as NMS or no major.
It does.
No mount skips. NMS? Okay. So NMS stands for no mount skips. There's a way to skip trainers in the game when you're riding pokes like Rapidash. And I'm gonna just try it as a joke because it's insanely hard. I'm not gonna actually get it. Alright, see. Basically, if you're in midair long enough to get by the trainer's vision, they actually don't see you until Rapidash hits the ground. So it's really hard to actually get mount skips unless you have like really good hardware on your Joy-Cons to kind of make it easier to do your directions. But yeah, there's a... We're almost out of Victory Road. That's actually a pretty good Victory Road. Unfortunately, I do have to heal, but that's okay. Yeah, that's our last fight in Victory Road. There's a coach trainer here that I could fight if I want, but no. Not the best Victory Road ever, but really solid, really smooth. Nothing catastrophic happened.
Nope.
And now, time to go fight the Elite Four. We got 4 more fights before time.
You got 5 more.
Are y'all excited? What? 5? What are you talking about?
Champ.
It looks like Eevee's pumped up. Eevee's not doing any of the fights. I don't actually know why Eevee's pumped up, but whatever. Eevee's pumped up.
He's like, let's
Eevee's
go. I want to
excited,
do this. I'm underleveled, but I don't
You
care.
should be excited too. So we're gonna do a little menu because 45 HP ain't gonna cut it.
There is a category where you can
Also, I'm
actually
gonna
use
get
a starter
Dash.
Eevee all the way through, but
It gets really really painful and sucky because the game kind of leaves Eevee in the dust in terms of levels at one point.
Yeah.
And we were getting turnarounds in like Pokemon Tower every time we were using a super effective move. Now imagine that over the entire run. So here's Lorelei. We will be getting turnarounds for super effective moves in a little bit, but not quite yet. Which is really good, because Lorelei requires a lot of super effective moves. This special attack, this Jinx is actually going to be a range with Scald, but it's good enough that I trust the Scald range here. Maybe I shouldn't have.
you just got put to
I
sleep.
don't know why I said that out loud.
And bird.
Alright, well, this will be interesting. I don't actually know what moves Cloyster has.
Blizzard.
We're going to find out, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, Hydra.
Oh, it has Hydro Pump.
that's fine.
Pretty sure all of our pokes have
What
Blizzard.
am I at? It would make sense if so. So there's Lorelei. There's our first fight in the Elite Four. Bruno's coming up here. Fairly simple fight. At this HP thing, some funny things can happen, but I have 2 pokes out. It's just going to use Stealth Rock, the Onyx here. I'm pretty sure. Especially because it's Lapras. It's weak to Stealth Rock, right? So I don't actually know if that matters or not, but I'm going to pretend I know it does.
Surely.
Surely, right? Yeah. Please don't earthquake. Oh, why would I say that out loud? Okay, no, this HP is actually fine. We're not going to get any funny business here.
I mean, the funny business move doesn't exist, right?
Bit too HP for it anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have too much HP to get the funny move.
The funny move being
Alright, you
feint
wanna talk
from
about what the funny move
Hitmonlee
is?
that has priority.
Yeah, so there's a his last Pokemon is Hitmonlee, and it has a move called Feint, which is a priority move. It does like 10 damage or less, and even if you have like 1 HP, it's not guaranteed to use it. So there's been many times where people have been like hoping that they get Feint, but then they don't.
99% of the time, even if you are dead to Feint, it's still not going to actually use them. Or there are some people in the community that have gotten the lucky, I don't know if I would call it lucky, but let's pretend lucky. The lucky 1%, where that doesn't happen. It's probably not actually 1%, but we're just going to roll with 1%. I'm one of them. Shoutouts to Aspect, an Australian runner who has really gotten a lot of them as well. Let's see. And we got a who's who of other runners. I don't actually know exactly who's gotten it. Truly, Amber, Heath. I've got to be missing some others.
Pretty sure Etchy's gotten
There's
it.
got to be. I don't know. Really? I thought he hasn't.
Has he? Thought he had.
I don't think so.
Could be wrong.
I don't know though. But yeah, a lot of
I
different
don't
runners
think
in the
Headstrong
community,
has.
So Headstrong has not, from my understanding. T-Pet has not. I don't think either of you
I
have.
have
Not.
I've seen somebody get hit by it, but I have
so-
not been hit by it.
Nice. So here's the turnarounds. It's a little slow every time you do use a super effective move, so I'm gonna try to change that soon. Not quite yet though, so still gonna Psychic Wheezing. Gotta X speed before the Gengar shows up.
You used X spec there, not X speed.
What? Did
Yes.
I really? Pretty sure that was correct. Yeah, okay, I'm good.
Alright, maybe it may have lagged a little bit, but it looked like you used X spec.
Ah, gotcha.
Would now be an alright time to pop in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely.
We just got a raid from Lady Arcaders. Welcome, Raiders. We are in the final stretch
Hey,
here
yeah.
for our final game of the night. We are no holidays allowed, currently raising money for Go Rescue Center. And that is a dog shelter in Hampton, Virginia. Go Rescue works to provide a haven for homeless dogs, giving them the time, care, and love they need to find not just any home, but the right home. If you would like to donate, make sure to type !donate in chat. We currently have some amazing incentives and bid wars active, and let's see if we can get a little more donations before the end of the night. Back to you.
Hey, we got 2 fights left. I was trying to fake y'all out with the Elite Four being 4 fights. It's actually 5. We got the champion after this fight here. But we gotta get to the champion first, so here's the Lance fight. I'm kind of doing a weird variation here, because I think I have good enough special attack for it. I think. We're gonna find out the hard way if I don't.
Oh, going +4?
Not even setting up for the Seadra. Okay, I don't have enough special attack for it.
Oh, and you just miss anyway.
And it didn't even matter.
Because you still go to +6, don't you?
Yeah. Still gonna go to +6 here. But I don't need Lapras
No,
to
you
help
don't.
heal the Dragonite here. I think +4 kills. I don't actually.
By
think
this
this was
special attack, it should.
+4 psychic. Actually need an elixir here, so we're just gonna go ahead and elixir here. There it is. Need to refill my PP on psychic. Kind of taking some unnecessary turnarounds, but that's fine.
Turnarounds.
It feels so weird too seeing all of these fights. I'm not used
So
to this.
when we say turnarounds, you'll notice whenever we use a special effective move or use an item, Starmie will take about 2 seconds and look back toward us. That happens when you get max friendship.
I think it's like around like 150.
Is it 150?
Friendship.
It might be.
Yeah, we're not maxed out, but
You have to have really
we
high
have a
friendship, and it's
lot
just
of friendship.
slow.
Yeah, being friends with your Pokemon is very slow. So for the most part, we're not going to actually be able to be friends with our Pokemon.
Yep.
That's part of why we didn't actually. That's part of why we don't have Eevee with us anymore. Eevee is sitting on the player character's head, at least, for any of you Eevee lovers. Oh yeah, by the way, we're not fighting Professor Oak. He's not the champion.
The turnarounds you only get when you use either an X item, heal. No, actually, I think it's only when you heal.
Not an X item.
Yeah, it's when you heal
items,
or use a super effective move.
When you dip under red bar HP, which is about, I want to say it's 20%.
Yeah,
HP.
I think so.
But here's the champ. Unfortunately, we're fighting Trace, and he has evolved it actually was already evolved to Marowak on the previous fight. Shouts to Pidgeot.
Mega Pidgeot.
Only Mega Evolution in the run.
Hey yo! So yeah, turns out 100 X-Specs earlier was actually fine. I don't even think I've used 20 yet.
You normally only buy like 28.
And, alrighty, we're gonna be on cruise control from here. As I spam moves. I hope you all really like watching the A button be pressed. I think that was that an attack AP on Lapras?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Starting it off with the same thing as the end, and that's attack AVs on minus attack Pokemon. We're ending this run in style.
Not that Lapras even needs attack AVs anyway. It's a special attacker.
Yeah, it's Body Slam.
It has
Yeah,
Ice
Body
Shard. And Body Slam, yeah. Somehow it's a physical attacker when you get it at level 34.
Not that they're actually good moves for it, but yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty bad moves, but they are moves.
Body Slam's actually a very good move. It's just
Body Slam's a menace on Lapras in Fire Leaf Green.
yeah. Before the physical special split.
Oh no, I'm saying in Fire Leaf Green because in the run it's nasty. It's horrible. Because it takes so long to kill Lapras. And our last turnaround of the run. And with that, there is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So, gotta thank y'all for having me at No Holidays Allowed. Happy to help out with the dog shelter, go rescue here in Virginia. Really wanted to thank Razor and Iron. Thank you for coming on, even though I kind of asked y'all really.
You're good.
All good. Thanks for having us.
I I hope y'all enjoyed watching as the three of us kind of just screwed around through the region of Kanto. If y'all have anything else to say?
No? Just if you want to check
Actually,
out this run, check out the Switch Discord.
Yeah. Switch Discord,
Pokemon
Let's Go
Speedrun,
community. Check out any of us. Time's coming up, so I probably should say time's coming up. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Time.
GG's.
GG's. Sub-estimate. Let's go. Oh, hey, that's the name of the game.
Congratulations on an excellent run here. If you have any final shout-outs or where people can find you on streaming services or YouTube, feel free to shout yourself out here.
I'm randalleatscheese. Randalleatscheese, all one word, all lowercase. You can find me kind of on YouTube, Twitch. You can find me screwing around in chat probably for the rest of the marathon. So, yeah.
You can
Awesome.
find me at RazorsEd7 here on Twitch.
I'll be doing a run on Saturday afternoon. It's a Pokemon-esque game, but yeah, you can find me at IronDre_.
Perfect. Thank you all for joining us. And with that, that was our final game of the night. So we are going to find some lovely person to raid here. And as a reminder, we are continuing with day 3 tomorrow. That will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to start tomorrow off with Light Matter, No Major Glitches by Infrared. And to see our full schedule, make sure to type !schedule in chat, and you can see all of our lovely runs tomorrow as well.